Yo, what's going on, people? King Rich is back again. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why it's saying all this Call of Duty stuff, but yeah, King Rich is back again. Um, we're gonna talk about some things today, and hopefully this is gonna be an enjoyable podcast. All of that. We're gonna be talking about modern versus traditional today. Modern versus traditional, right? And how there's a big difference between people who are modern and traditional. And can you be someone modern and date someone traditional, or should they even be together? Yes, yeah, they ended my live stream last time for no reason, bro. Like, for no reason. It was so unfair. Like, it was crazy. But I'm back. Big up Michelle. Hey, Michelle, join the talk straight away. Don't wait. Yeah, like the live stream was so good. It was like one of the best ones I've done on TikTok, yeah. Like, it had so many different dynamics to it, and there was literally no bad talk, there was no insults, there was nothing rude being said, and then all of a sudden TikTok just took it down for no reason. Like, it was, and I appealed it. Literally the live stream was like 2 hours long. They and TikTok reviewed it in like a minute and said, yeah, it's against community guidelines. Like, TikTok is just weird, bro. Like, that's why I don't really like TikTok. Like, I prefer YouTube. Like, but like, obviously I'm just working with what I got. Like, because the majority of people these days are watching TikTok. That's the problem. So it's like I have to do these videos on TikTok and then post it on YouTube. Yeah. I don't really want guys to come on, bro. Like, I like it when it's women talking because we need to hear what women got to say. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'll let a couple guys, actually, I will let a couple guys speak quickly at the beginning, but then really I'm gonna really move it on to like women. Yeah, big up Michelle for liking the video, man. Appreciate you. But yeah, like, that was such a good live stream. But do you know what? I think the reason why it got taken down is because I swore. There was a couple times that I swore, and yeah, like, this TikTok's really sensitive, bro. Bruh, like, I don't know about you, bruv. I'm sorry, like, I don't know about you, bruv. You keep come trying to join. So sensitive. Yeah, very sensitive, bro. TikTok is mad sensitive, bro. Like, you have to be really careful, especially when you're a guy. When you're a guy, if you're not like doing some kind of comedy, or if you're talking about anything that's kind of real and you're a guy on TikTok, bro, like, be careful because they will take you down, bro. Like, I was watching some TikTok lives of some women, and they were just like talking reckless, saying whatever they want, and like, bro, like, they just, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. But yeah, anyway, so we're back on anyway, bro. We're back on. And the worst thing is I couldn't download that live stream because it literally just completely restricted it, banned it, took it down. I couldn't even like do anything like with that live stream. It's so annoying. Uh like, but yeah, I was so upset. I was so heartbroken by that, bro. Like, it was so heartbreaking, bro. Real talk. Because you can't recreate those moments. Like, you can only just like do something new. You can't do, I will talk about that topic again, but I'll talk about it in a way where TikTok can't really come down hard on me. Like, I like to have these like mature conversations with the women on here. You know, if you're someone really young, you're gonna be like, oh, you're old, you're this, that. Like, bro, just get out of it because it's grown people conversation. You get? But I really want stream and record it separately. Can I record it while it's streaming? Does it record while it's streaming, bro? Hold on. Let's see if I can share recordings with guests. Nah, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. It's not giving me the option. But I want some women to join. Alinda, if you want to join. Faith, if you want to join. Michelle, if you want to join the conversation. I got these weird random guys like that keep popping up trying to co-host. I don't know why. Like, bruh, it's so weird. But listen, the conversation, all right? The conversation. Oh, you're right, you know. I should have recorded this on my laptop, bro. I should have recorded this on my laptop. Yeah. Because you can actually go live on your laptop as well, like. But it's too late. I'm just gonna do this live stream, innit? Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it how it is. I'm not gonna stop it and then start again. So like, boom. All right, ladies. I wanna ask the question. First of all, are you a modern woman or are you a traditional woman? Yeah. Are you conservative? Or are you liberal? Yeah. Because the thing about it, what you notice these days is that most women walking around these days are modern women and they're liberal. Yeah. But at the same time, when they talk about the kind of guy that they want or what they're looking for, the qualities, etc., what they want in a guy, they'll be talking about traditional qualities and they want a traditional guy to act a traditional way. And at the end of the day, it's like, how does this really work, fam? Bruh. I'm not even addressing you trolls. You just get blocked straight away. Write something stupid, you just blocked. Bye. Saying something silly. Bye. So yeah, I just got to ask that question, like, because like if you are modern, how can you ask for somebody to come into your life and be traditional? Like, how does that even work? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you're not even what you're asking for. Yeah. And to be honest with you, most guys these days are modern. Most guys have a modern mindset because of this is the way the society is. But like when you hear a lot of women talk about what their dating requirements are for a guy, etc., you know, they'll say that they want a guy that's got X amount of money, he makes X amount of money every year, you know, he's gonna do XYZ for them. You know, they'll have a laundry list, a shopping list of things that they require from a man. Yeah. Most of the things are in his control. Some of these things are not even in his control. Right? And it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. So I really want some women to come in and tell me what they think. Like, I want to get you lots of opinions about this because I just find it to be kind of weird, kind of funny. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, don't be shy, man. Don't be shy. Like, there's nothing to be scared of, man. All I ask is nobody use any profanity. Don't use no swear words or anything and stuff like that. Just, like, keep the conversation clean. We got somebody, finally. Hello.
Hello, sir.
How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm surviving. I'm surviving. I'm surviving.
At least you're eating, Sha.
Yeah, no, I've been eating too much recently. Actually, I need to get that back in check, man. But yeah, man.
What are you
Oof.
talking about on here? I just came on live and then you just added me to the. You just what you asked me? You requested for me to come on, right?
I requested you, yes, because I saw you came up and I was like, yes, let me get the ball rolling in it, yeah. So,
Okay.
what do you think about like people who are modern and then they talk about someone that they want to date and usually they describe someone that's traditional. Like, what do you think about that? Because my take is this, yeah. I think most people, men and women, are modern these days because that's just how it is, yeah. This is the
Okay.
time we live in, right?
Mm-hmm.
But many times, yeah, I've heard, especially women, say things that kind of sound like they want a guy that's traditional. So
Mm.
my thing is this: like, how can that really work? How can you be a modern person and then ask for someone traditional and think that makes sense?
Okay, so what's your definition of modern and what's your definition of traditional then?
Are you sure you want to hear it?
Of course.
Nah, joking. All right, cool. So in terms of like the woman, yeah, being traditional, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that would be somebody that's probably not a party girl,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, someone that doesn't have high mileage,
Uh-huh.
yeah, someone that's like more. They're not really trying to be the leader. They're not really trying to be the authority.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of following the guy's lead. Like, do you get what I'm saying? And like they're more in the support role.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas like and traditionally,
Mm-hmm.
like
So fireworks. Someone's doing
women.
fireworks outside my house. Sorry if you can hear it.
Nah, it's
But
cool. It's cool.
go
But
on.
and traditionally, like women weren't as they wasn't as materialistic as they are now.
Okay, cool. So for me, yeah, I feel like we're in 2025. So the definition of modern and traditional in 2025 is very different to like 1990, 1998, 1991. You know?
1998. What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
no, but it's the truth though. Like because I feel like male and female are not equal. However, a lot of females are really evolving, being more independent, hyper independent, getting their own stuff together. There's a percentage of women that are doing better than men. And my answer to you is it just depends. Like, obviously, I know modern, I feel like who you are is what you attract at the end of the day. If you're modern, I feel like you're going to attract a traditional man, anyways, because it kind of aligns, don't you think?
No.
But you said a modern girl is someone that don't go out partying, doesn't have high mileage. Do you mean a
No,
high
I said
booty
a
count?
traditional girl.
Oh, a traditional girl.
Yeah. I said
Okay.
a traditional woman is a woman that doesn't go about partying and getting drunk and wasted.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's never done that really. Like
Yeah.
she's more of a homebody.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like she's not like had like six boyfriends and had a lot of bag of one night stands. The mileage is not high. Like
Yeah.
she hasn't gone and just dated bad boys. Like because
Mm-hmm.
probably her family has kind of showed her like you want a stable guy. You don't want to be with a like bad boys are bad news. So she knows that.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like and then maybe I think that a traditional woman is going to be a more of a supportive role in a relationship, other than trying to be the equal. She's gonna be more of like submissive,
Submissive.
yeah,
Yeah.
submissive, and yeah, that's it really. Just look after a man, innit?
Yeah. So why did you mention modern then? I'm a bit confused
Because
now.
I believe most people, not just women, but most people are modern now.
Mm. And what's
So
modern?
so
Like someone that's
at this time in
outside.
history, if majority of women are modern, why are they asking men to be traditional or asking for a traditional man? Because a lot of times you hear women say the things that they want in a man, and a lot of these things sound quite like traditional attributes.
Mm. I hear what you're
I want to get the
saying.
women's point of view, so go on.
No, I hear what you're saying. Like, I feel like if you're a traditional woman, you deserve someone that's traditional. If you're a modern woman, you deserve that someone that's modern as well. But that's not the life that we live. Like, there's a lot of men, yeah, not all, before some people come and eat me in the comments, but some men are modern men that go for traditional women. And it's like, why do you deserve a traditional woman? You're outside, you've done the maddest things. Do you know what I mean? But it's just
Tell me what do you think is a traditional man? How would you describe a traditional man?
I feel like a traditional man stick to his morals as how he grew up. He's, you know, he goes to church or he goes to mosque. He doesn't really like abide to the lifestyle that a lot of our generation is abiding to right now, which is going out, you know, being influenced by social media. Um, what else? Just sticks to himself, you know, family orientated, um, and just gets his influence from, you know, the Bible or, you know, the Quran. Um, what else do I think a traditional man is? And someone that's just loyal to one woman, like not really excited by men. I mean, not men, sorry, women, and being outside and stuff like that. Like he's self-disciplined and stuff like that. That's what I think that is.
Okay, okay. So do you think that the majority of guys are modern these days then?
I feel like yeah, there are some men that are modern. I haven't seen a well, not that I haven't seen, but I haven't experienced a traditional man in a while. But maybe they're because they're hiding. You know what I mean? They're not outside.
You said the traditional men are hiding.
Yeah, but I feel like so is the traditional women though.
What are they hiding from?
They're not hiding like hiding deliberately, but I feel like they're hiding because they're not outside. So they're just about their business, go to work, come home, you know, go to weddings that they're meant to go to church. If they find someone that's a traditional man or woman there, then cool, they get together. Do you know what I mean?
So you think most of the time traditional
Don't
people
take me
find
too
each other?
seriously, Steve. This is how I talk.
Don't worry about the chat because the chat is just random. So
Oh,
don't worry
okay.
what the chat is saying, innit? We
Yeah,
just talking it, yeah.
yeah.
So cool. Like I think this year, like, and I want Denalva to say her bit in it. She just joined
Hi,
in it, yeah.
Denava, long time.
Yeah,
Wagwan.
trouble has entered the place. Yeah, cool. I just think I'll be honest, yeah. I believe from my experience and what I've seen out there, what I've heard, that a lot of women, they're party girls. They've done a lot out there. They're not traditional themselves, but they want a guy to play the traditional protector, provider, provide for me. But like, I get it. As a woman, you want a guy that's gonna protect and provide for you. But really and truly, you're not traditional, fam. Do you get what I'm saying? And that there's an imbalance there. Because
Traditional
even
doesn't
even
mean
if a
like.
guy, even if a guy is modern, yeah, I still believe that most guys have a traditional mindset towards a woman that they want to be with.
Yeah, but so do women though.
Do they?
Yes. Like what? You think women that are modern don't want to go for a good guy or a traditional guy too? Of course they do.
No, they want a guy that's safe, a safe option, bruv. But they still want to live their movie and do what they want to do.
Not all. I
I
wouldn't
would
say
say
all.
majority do.
I don't think so, you know.
Hey,
Well,
Denalva, what do you let Denalva jump in now?
yeah, go on.
First of all, if you're finding things that like to party, it's because you're looking in the wrong places. Because there's a lot of girls that couldn't even think of how to get to a party because they don't know promoters, they don't know if they're going to get in, they don't want to jump in the queue. So you're looking for the 10 that are out there shaking yash in the club. That's a you problem. One.
So you're telling me women don't know where to go when they want to party?
Yes, there's a lot of women that
And not
actually
only
fine. Not
that,
every
yeah.
girl likes to party, you know.
Sorry to cut you. But you know, parties don't necessarily mean every Saturday I'm going to a club deliberately. Like a party could possibly mean, oh, it's my bro's birthday, it's my sis' birthday, I'm going to a party. Like events happen. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, how are you even meant to meet? You know, potentially meet a partner if you're not stepping out.
I just
You
be
know what I
real,
mean?
yeah. Me personally, yeah, because I don't know. I feel like I got this stigma on me that I just go for loose girls. I don't know why
You
though.
be talking about loose girls only.
Yeah.
I
You know,
listen.
it's nice things.
I just see a lot in it. Like my eyes are open. I'm observant in it. Yeah, that's all I'm saying in it. But like, wait, I wouldn't want a girl that's someone that goes out partying a lot.
Yeah, but you know what it is? Because of the content that you do and because of the type of guy that you are, you not only attract but also find those girls. Because it's good for your content, obviously, you have clickbait, and then also because of your look.
Now I'm talking about personal life though.
Yeah, but even because of then your look, even your look, because obviously muscly black guy that is tall enough, girls will be throwing themselves at you. So a lot of these girls will be the confident ones that think that they're of a certain standard that can reach you. So usually those girls will be the ones that also use their beauty and looks for things like party and club because it's free gratification. Other girls, the good girls that you should be trying to find, are the ones that like to go to museums, the ones that like to do pottery, that like to do dance classes, that like to do classes, that have actually
Do you
proper
think?
hobbies.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll listen to that point. I'll accept that. Yeah, I'm open to hearing, constructive criticism sometimes. Yeah,
We'll take you to a pottery class.
to find a wifey.
Listen,
But yeah,
she'll
but
be
yeah,
coming
but
with
like,
her hands.
do you think that's the majority of girls though? Like, if we was to look at the
Can
percentage,
I answer
yeah?
your question, Rick?
Hold on. Let me ask my question though.
Hmm.
Do you think that's the
Okay, cool.
majority of things walking around are doing pottery class?
I think that there's a
Or
lot
are
of
the
those things.
majority doing the normal, typical things that typically
Yes, there's a
happen?
lot of them, but the problem is they're not noticeable because they're not trying to be noticed, and that's the thing. You need to go for the girls that don't try to be noticed because they're the ones that are doing the right stuff. Because
But
then
how can I notice them if they're trying not to be noticed?
because you'll be where they're at and you'll notice them because you're like, who is this girl that is just there in the corner not doing much? The mysterious ones. Those are the ones that you want.
No, I don't. I don't go for party girls. I go for attractive girls. That's it. That's
Well,
not only.
Okay, can I ask
If I don't know, listen. Honest, I'm Vic. I'm gonna let you ask your question. Yeah.
yeah.
My thing is not. I'm not thinking. Oh, I want to go. I don't even go clubs.
Yeah, but you like leng
I don't go
things.
clubs.
Leng
I
things
still
are a
drink. I don't
problem.
drink and I don't smoke. So I'm not even in
don't feel
them
like-
environments.
Yeah.
I go gym. Gym is the number one place I'm at the most.
Not a good place to pick up girls either.
I think it actually is.
Well, girls that work out and girls that are good looking, but a lot of the girls that go into the gym in the way that a lot of women are going to the gym now, if you're going to find the right girl there, don't be looking for the one that's got that ruche thing on their nyash, who can show the cheeks individually as they squat. Those
Yeah,
are
no,
not.
that's bait. That's bait. That's
You
bait.
have to be
Do you know?
careful.
Do you know what I'd look for in the gym? A girl that's wearing the big t-shirt. You know the big t-shirt
That's it.
covering. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's modesty in that. She's not there for attention and not vanity. Those things. Or just go to places that are a little bit like quieter. Like you go to the gym, but now how about you go and try something else? Do a class of something. Go learn how to paint. Trust me, you're gonna get creative things.
Can I also ask
Hey
you this
Vicky,
as
you was
well?
gonna ask a question. Go on.
Um, what girls do you attract? And I'm not talking about
This has
looks.
turned into some King Rich's intervention
No,
right now.
I wanna know. I actually want to know, Rich. Like, what girls do you attract? And I'm not talking about looks. Like, I'm not
Okay.
talking about looks. I'm talking about mentally.
All types.
What kind of
All
psychos
types.
do you attract?
but
I've attracted bimbos. I've attracted women that make a lot of money. Like I've attracted all different types, man. I've
What about-
attracted
what
hood
about
rats. I've attracted hood chicks. I've attracted girls that like from foreign other countries barely speak English. Like bro, a lot of different ones. It's not just one type. Like
I've got another question. So, in your experience, out of all these type of girls that have come to you, what do you believe is the main problem? Because you can't have all these types of personalities and careers and they're all party girls. So what
do you know
goes
what it
wrong?
is, yeah? Do you know what it is? I'll be real, yeah. Like a lot of times it's a thing of like I can't see myself being with them long term. I'll
Why?
just be honest. Cause like I just think that they don't have the right kind of mind that I would want for the mother of my children. You get what I'm saying? Like, because I always think whenever you're sleeping with someone, the possibility of getting them pregnant's there.
Facts.
So I think, oh
Don't pick some waste, girl.
yeah, if she got pregnant, oh my god, what am I gonna tell my mum?
Exactly.
You get what I'm
That's a good
saying? Like,
filter.
So that
so
means you
like,
can admit you choose to go for the wrong girls too. Then
no, but sometimes you don't know somebody until you get to know them, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Let's
you
take a
like
couple of
you
leads.
can't really you like sometimes you can judge like you can look at someone and know their trouble, but sometimes you don't know until the trouble comes. Then you're like, oh
that's why
Yeah.
women.
The slow burners.
yeah, hey, some of you lot are great actresses, you know.
Yeah, but so are men though. Some.
Yeah, I don't deny that.
Okay, can we play a game?
A game.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
Ah no,
I would
what
like
is this?
you to tell us the top 3 problems with modern men, and then we are going to tell you the top 3 problems with modern girls.
Okay then.
Let's
What
do
you
some
wanna go first
accountability.
or should I go first?
You go first.
Alright, cool. Top problems, high mileage, fam.
For men.
Max. No, huh?
What's that?
No,
High
stop.
body count.
You tell me the problem with men. We tell you the problem with
Oh, the
women.
problem with guys.
Yes, let's hear from the horse's mouth.
Simping, number one. Simping.
What does
'Cause
that
you know
actually
why?
mean
Do you know why
exactly?
do you want to know why? Because most of the problems
Why?
that we see in dating now is come from guys being weak and simps. Because a lot of the egos that a lot of women have now is because there's too many weak guys simping and gassing them up
Yeah.
just because of looks. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'd say simping is and simping. A lot of times simps will tell women lies,
Yeah.
and then women will be happy with the lie. And then when a guy tells them the truth, they don't like that guy. They're you're misogynist. It's like he's not a misogynist. He's just telling you the truth. But they're not used to it because they're used to being around simps. Simps can be broke. Simps can have money.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
It's about the
that's
substance,
a
not
big
about what they
problem,
can
like,
do.
yeah, that's a big problem. I think another problem with guys, they're focused on the wrong things. Like, so for instance, yeah, a lot of guys don't apply themselves, like in terms of their career and what they need to do with their own life, and they're too busy trying to chase women, and which is another side of simping as well.
Yeah.
So they end up being failures. Like, so they don't make the right choices financially, career wise, and that puts you in a bad position now because a lot of women, they're making money in it, like they're making money, careers, da 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 da, and then they're looking at men as like, rah, you're broke.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So guys need
We've
to
been focused
understand.
and they haven't.
Yeah, like guys, like you got all these boys. Oh, I want to be a musician. I want to be a rapper. I want to be like, bro. Like, I get it. Some people can make it, but everybody can't make it, brother. That
Exactly.
gets on my nerves when I hear, especially black boys always saying they want to be a rapper.
I
That gets on
know.
my nerves, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and even me, I made a lot of bad choices as like, not, yeah, no, actually, yeah, bad choices, bro.
Did you want to be a rapper?
Nah, I didn't want to be a rapper, but like, you see in school times, yeah, the things that I thought were real were not real. Like, I wanted to be cool. I wanted to hang out with my friends on the street. I wanted to be outside.
No vision.
I had no vision of what I wanted to do. All I knew is I wanted to fun green, hang out with my friends, get in trouble, have fights on the street, chase girls. That's it.
Bad man life.
It's not even a bad man life. It wasn't because I wasn't even that bad. I was just messing around. I was just messing around, bro.
You
Like,
just messing up because you just thought, yeah, this is what I see that is cool. People on TV is cool. Like the
yeah,
book.
and then when you like, obviously me, I didn't have no dad in it, so when you don't have a grown man to show you, bruv, this is what you need to do. If you don't do this thing, your life is gonna be tough, bro. Like,
Exactly.
it's hard. And the third thing I'd say, the third thing that I think guys get wrong. Oh, leading with their wallet.
Oh. Oh, that's a big one.
That's
Leading with their
huge. Because
Why is that huge
there's
one?
there's the simping, there's the guys that are broke, and then there's the guys that got money. So the guys with money, they mess up the whole game, bruv. Because they lead with their wallet, and then they make women believe, okay, this is what men are meant to do. but it's not
Yeah,
sustainable.
but
Like it's not
I kind of
sustainable.
disagree with that in a way. Reason why I'm saying I disagree with that in a way is because there's some men that
Gosh.
money is not a thing to them. So like, wait, let me land those. Like money's not a thing to some men. Like some men are financially stable and very very good, and money ain't a thing to them. If you get what I mean, like it's easy for them to just splash money on them, splash money on the girl on a first
Yeah.
date. Like take a girl out on a first date, and the money's not that to them because that's their
I
lifestyle.
understand that the
And
money's not a thing.
because of the standard that man has given that girl, that experience that girl's had with that man, obviously she could probably see like her next person that she's dating, like, mate, you need to step up, or mate, what am I
Alright,
dealing
cool.
with? Do you know what I mean? So it's not always
Can
a
I
bad
can I
thing.
can I interject?
He's ready.
Like you see,
Yeah.
this is
That's
where
your third one though.
a lot of women these days get in problems, yeah, because you think that
I
because a
don't have to
guy
say
has
it.
got expendable income to waste on you, you think that means something. It don't actually mean the guy even likes you. And a lot of times you don't
True.
end up, and sometimes, especially like the women that are higher up on the tier list of like, she's a bad bee, whatever, yeah. What you notice with a lot of them girls is that they're single, bruv. Now, why is it that a lot of these baddies, all these Instagram models and all of that, why is it that they're always single and baby mamas? Why do you think that is, bro?
Because a man led with a wallet, but he wasn't really into her. He just wanted to bang.
And remember, like you said, the
Sorry,
money's
I
not a
haven't heard
thing.
banging ages.
Remember, you said the money's not a thing to them, so they don't mind just wasting free bills on a dinner with you. They don't care. That
It's
don't
changed
mean
and
they
changed.
like you, bruv.
Yeah.
That's very true, but there's some men that like you and will spend £300 on you on a dinner
Yeah,
because
until they don't like
they
you
like
anymore.
it. Can go either way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there are men that for them £300 is not them leading with a wallet. That's just their standard because they're super duper rich.
Yeah, because they've got it like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
but
them
at the
guys don't
same
stick
time,
around though.
yeah, but the problem is, I understand where you're coming from, Vicky, because not everybody is going to be looking at £300 as like spending a lot. But then what King Richards is saying in terms of you leading with the wallet is that it sets a really kind of a bit of a dodgy precedent. Okay, really and truly, if you want to marry somebody, take them seriously, you need to test their substance and their character. Money clouds everything because if you give someone money, they'll be happy because there's money. But then you don't know what they're like when the money is not something on the table, and that's important.
I get you.
So
I
it's
get that point.
yeah. So it's like it's okay to do it, but don't you can't spoil people too early. You know.
Yeah.
And the other, and yeah, that's the main thing. And like at the end of the day, I feel like guys are silly as well. Like a lot of these rich guys are silly because you attract gold diggers.
Yeah.
If you are flashy, if you're a guy and you have peas, really and truly, you should be humble, bruv, because you're flashing it and making everyone know, oh, look at everything I've got. And then, oh, all these girls are coming to me. I get bad bees. And then the girls come in lying to you. Oh, you're so funny. You're so handsome. You're so funny and handsome. Oh
I've
my
never met
gosh.
anyone like you.
I was always looking for some guy like you.
You're my
Yeah,
first.
right, bruv. She don't like you, bruv. She likes what you can do for her. She don't like you though. Because guess what? She gave her a box to other guys for free in the past.
Here comes the box.
No, but it's real. It's true though.
It's
I mean,
true.
think about it.
It's true.
Think how many celebrity guys that are in the media who their wife left them, bro. Bro, there's Tom Brady. He was a NFL quarterback. Won the Super Bowl like 5 times. His wife left him for the PT. He's
But did he
rich.
cheat on her?
Listen, he's
Yeah,
rich.
but you don't know the story of
He's
that though.
well. I'm just going off what we know, fam. He's rich. He's tall. He's a white guy.
She's a
He's
supermodel.
famous, bro. Like, that's as Chad as it gets, bro. His wife left him for a guy that doesn't have as much peas.
Why do you reckon that is?
because that's
Does
just
it
the way the world is
Does
now,
it
innit?
show you that looks and money and everything? Because you can have all of those things, but still not make things go well for you. Because you can be a complete and utter asshole, even though you're lame, you're tall, and you got money.
I'd rather a woman be. I'd rather a woman, like, not even rather. A woman should be more attracted to me than being with me for what I can do for her financially. Because I feel like if a woman's with me and she finds me attractive and like she's just her body is telling her to be with me, bro, then yeah, I've got her. Do you get what I'm saying? But if you get a girl through money, bruv, she can go anytime, bro. Because there's another guy with more peas than you, fam.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's facts. That's
Yeah, someone said it in the chat, Steph Curry's wife. What about Steph Curry's
Yeah, what's
wife?
going on with that one?
Bro, bro, there was a video where she was on some show and some male model came out
And
with
she's
his
like,
top
ooh,
off
ooh,
and she
ooh.
took her wedding ring off.
That's mad.
That is, bro, she's with Steph Curry.
Yeah, and as well as like also when she's been on other interviews talking about how she didn't really like him, but then she had to get married, and now she is
Can
upset
you
about the fact she doesn't get
imagine?
attention. Yeah,
Can
it's a
you
lot.
imagine that?
But you know what the
Bro, I
problem is
wish a
with
girl
her?
would do that to me. That's jokes. I wish a girl would do that to me, bruv. Oh yeah, I never liked him
Man.
anyway. What? It's over.
Nah, it's bad. And then, you know what's crazy? A lot of girls now are starting to say these things, right? But it's like I feel okay. Can we go on to the girls' problems, Vicky? I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
go on.
one. You say what? We say two.
Why me?
But I'm gonna go first, right? But we say two each, so we're gonna give him because obviously it's his life. He's gonna be so happy if we say four, okay? Instead
Yeah,
of
say as many as you
he
want.
wants an extra one for free.
Okay, so
So my
I'll
first
go
one,
now. Okay, go on.
my first problem I would say that women have these days is that they are bored, meaning that they don't have something to inspire and motivate them because a lot of them are not thinking about, for example, motherhood. A lot of people, when they think about motherhood, they have vision. They're like, okay, I need to prepare to get married. I need to prepare to have a child. A lot of women are not thinking like that. They're very much thinking about vanity and money. They all want to be boss babes, which means that you don't actually have a true purpose because making money is not a purpose for a person. That is dead. You know, being pretty or pretending to be pretty and injecting your face with fillers, which a lot of women now have, is
A
not
lot.
reason or purpose.
That's
Okay?
2 in 1, by the way.
So I feel like women are very bored, so they spend a lot of time looking in the mirror, and because they got money in their pockets, they feel like they are doing something great. They feel like they're moving, but no, they're just running on this hamster wheel and not understanding that your life is going to go well when you jump off that. Meaning, stop focusing so much on money. Focus on your health and focus on being a good woman so you can find a good man. Simple.
Okay,
So
my one is some women lack emotional intelligence. That's why they can't take accountability.
Hey!
the accountability for the girls side. He's so happy.
So,
He's
Hey,
choosing.
any of you
If a
women that are
man,
watching that have got something to add to the conversation, you can join the conversation as well. Don't be scared, yeah? But oh, I am so proud of you, Vicky, for letting us know that
yeah,
there's a problem with accepting accountability, yeah, embracing
yeah. So
accountability. Like you did wrong, and you can just accept it and let everyone know that you understand that you did something wrong. Because that's something I
yeah, like
noticed
for
that
example, yeah,
you lot don't like that very much. Go on.
yeah. So for example, like, don't get me wrong, females are emotional beings, and yes, we are, like, point blank period. But I don't think that's an excuse to not be emotionally intelligent and understand, okay, where you can take
Yeah.
like accountability for what you've done to make, probably a conflict that's happened in a relationship. It could be any relationship, by the way. It don't really have to be a romantic one. It could be a platonic one. Like, yeah, and you can't take accountability. Like, it's hard for you to say sorry. It's hard for you to be like, you know what, I hear it, my bad. Like, there's a lot of women like that, and a lot of women just say like, that's just
Do you
how I
think
am.
it's always been like that, or do you think that this is like an issue that's kind of come out like recent years, like in modern time, or do you think women are always like that, just didn't like taking accountability?
Nah, I feel like it's always been like,
Huh?
I feel like some women, I just feel like some women, it's always, I feel like it's always been like that. Like some women, unfortunately, have been brought up in houses where they've seen their mother not take accountability, so they just feel like, do you know what I mean? It comes from somewhere. Yeah, I'm
I think
saying
it's
it can't
kind of
just come out
new.
of thin air. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know why I think it's kind of new? Because I
Sorry,
feel
guys,
like
I'm trying to comb my hair with a straight iron. I can't do it. I'm just trying to learn. Go on.
that's good
I'm
multitasking,
trying
isn't
to
it?
go.
I think. Do you know what? I think
Yeah.
it's somewhat new because I feel like women are more have more freedom of expression. Meaning that with more freedom of expression and protection, they can just say whatever. I don't have to listen to you. I don't have to take accountability. Whereas before, you were forced to take accountability, or might take a slap in the mouth by your husband, for example. You know, or the society itself will hold you responsible. If your man is doing something wrong, it's for you to try and please your man. Cook for him, look pretty for him, lose weight for him, exercise for him. Women were living more to please the man, so they were more willing to take accountability if they made a mistake because they could lose their man, for example. You know. So I felt like they were more comfortable then. Now girls are just like, whatever, bro. I don't even need your money. I can do whatever I like.
I can find another guy anyway. That's what they feel
Let me
like.
just jump on Hinge in 2 minutes. Done. You know.
Yeah, nah, that the notifications kept flicking up on my phone. I don't even use it. But anyway, say no more. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah,
So
as I
you know
was saying,
Hinge, yeah?
hey, listen.
Next
I
one.
don't
Next
even
one.
use it. It's just there, innit? Like, but what was I gonna
What?
say? Yeah, like the other thing I want to add to what you said is that I feel like back in the day, a woman's family would hold her accountable as well. Her
Yes.
own family would hold her accountable. So it's not like I feel like, if, like for instance, yeah, if a woman cheats on her man, I think most people will either take the woman's side or try to understand, be like, oh, what did he do to push you to this? Oh, like,
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? Whereas like back in the day, I don't think it was like that, bro. If a
No.
woman cheated, bro, like even her own parents would be on her case, bro. You
Yes.
get what I'm saying?
Yes. Now they have more ability to get away with stuff.
Or
Um.
just leaving the man, just leaving your
But
husband.
that's
Like,
because a lot. Actually, I know it's about women.
Oh, she was ready to fire back and say, "But
But I was
men."
actually that no, because obviously you said
Alexa, stop.
because
Sorry.
obviously you said that a lot of girls like accustomed to that, like we've allowed the world has accustomed girls to think it's all right to cheat, but at the same time, so it goes with the men too. Yes, I get it. Back in the day, centuries, men used to cheat. Like David in the Bible had like 10 wives or whatever. I hear it, but like, nah, man, nah.
I don't think so, you know. I think that like people know that men cheat, but it's not like, oh yeah, it's okay for a man to cheat. I think that
Nah,
you
I
get
think society
reprimanded.
has
I
allowed.
think in society, like for instance, if a man was like, say a man was on TV, yeah, and he was like a TV presenter for like a morning TV show, right? And then it came out, oh, he's been cheating on his wife with random chicks from the club. He'll lose his job, fam.
Yeah. Whereas she's likely not to.
He will lose his job. 100% he would lose his job,
He
bro.
will just have to go on camera and cry, say, "Oh, but my marriage was so bad. I had no choice." You know.
Nah, yeah, that's after he loses his
Yeah.
job.
No, but if it was a woman now doing it, she's the presenter that cheated on her husband. She could get away with it. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
They
Yeah.
might even just talk about it one time and then everyone forget about it. Oh, he must have done something. Or all she would have to say is, oh, he was horrible to me. Boom, we understand. Moving on.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Another one that I want to say another accountability or another problem with women. Women are very reluctant to admit that they have a devil side to them. They never want to show the fact and admit that they are also devious. I know I'm devious. I know that I could do some devilish stuff if I was actually a bad person, right? I probably have done some devilish stuff, but ain't nobody gonna know. I'll lie through my teeth before you know what I've done. And this is the thing that a lot of women do. They would rather lie, they would rather hide everything they can to not have to admit, oh yeah, I can do horrible things. I have bad mind too.
Yeah, I agree. I think that people just assume women are good people.
Yeah, because you know what? Right now, we said, oh yeah, we all know men cheat, brother. Women and men both cheat at the same rate.
Facts.
That's the
Facts.
thing. Except that for men, the thing with men is men's cheating is much more spoken out,
Yeah.
right? One. Two, women I think are better at hiding the same way that they're better at finding. That's why we always know when the man is cheating because we can go CIA. If you're CIA to
Yes.
find, you're CIA to hide. You see? So I feel like even in relationships when when there's arguments, it's always the guy's fault, even though you provoked him, you chatted shit and you triggered him, and now
And
you're
no swearing, no swearing. They'll take the video down.
oh yes, sorry, but you know that you're chatting nonsense and you triggered your man as well, and you don't want to admit it. You're jealous sometimes. You can be spiteful sometimes. But women won't really kind of admit to those sort of things, including to the fact that women cheat. I know loads of girls that have cheated on their boyfriends and are currently cheating on them, and some of them
That's
don't
scary,
admit them.
boy.
I'm telling
That's
you.
scary. Why do women cheat then? Why, since you know these type of women, why did they do this? Why did they do this to their men?
From my
I think
observation, I can think of a few reasons, but usually it's dissatisfaction within the relationship, whether it
What,
is
the willy's whack.
it may be the willy, it may be the lack of masculinity and that from her man. It may be that she's bored. There's something always like this that makes her look outside when there's the right opportunity where she thinks, okay, there's the right opportunity. No one's gonna know, and I have an excuse because things are not okay at home.
I think that it's either gonna be the willy's not hitting the belly, or
She's not digmatized.
he's not doing the hypnotism properly, or
Oh, you've muted yourself, I think.
I'm back now. I'm getting a call in it. It's the money.
Hey, all right, money's calling.
I don't think it's about the willy still.
What?
Okay.
You
Yeah.
told me. Why do you think so many?
I
Why
don't
do you
think
women cheat?
it's a, because me personally, like if a guy's willy first night the guy's willy is not it, then I'm gone. Like I don't understand why I don't understand why a girl will put herself in a relationship with a man knowing that she won't be sexually satisfied. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, but it
But
was.
that's me,
It
innit?
was.
That's
Like,
just
let me give you
me.
a scenario. Let me give you a scenario. Yeah. Let's say you've been talking to a guy. Because like when you meet a guy, you're not gonna. I would hope you wouldn't sleep with him the same day. Yeah.
No, obviously
So
not. But like,
so that's what, so hold on. Let me give you. Let me make
I
the,
know
the
what you're
picture.
gonna say. Like they've
So you
built an
talk to the
emotional
guy, you talk to the guy, you
connection.
start to
Yeah,
like the guy,
yeah,
you like
yeah.
each other, then you sleep with him, and then maybe he's not measuring up. He doesn't have enough inches, or the techers is just whack. Maybe the techers is just trash. Like, you get me?
I'll
Or
be
it
real.
ends too early. Like, or something, yeah? So what, you're gonna cut him off straight away?
Yeah,
What if he's
Bro,
rich
yeah.
it's not gonna work. I'll be honest.
and he's a millionaire though?
He's a
You're gonna keep
million-
him and cheat on him.
He's a millionaire. Nah, man. It's not that. I don't care. Cause
So if
what?
he's a
Okay, at the end,
hold on. So if the guy's a millionaire, he spends 5 bills every time you see him. 5 bills.
And you want
5
to buy you a
bills.
house.
I'm not a
He's-
mean.
listen,
I'm not a mean. And the thing is tiny. And the thing.
I never even said tiny. You're taking.
He's like, if it's not 12 inches, it's tiny. What about 6
Oh my
inches? 6
days.
inches is like,
Do you mean like? Do you mean like? It's not hitting. Like you're not satisfied, basically.
Yeah, you're not
he's a
busting.
bit weak
It's not
with it.
busting.
He
Yeah,
likes
it's not-
he likes the oomph.
Yeah.
man. Nah.
But on
he's a millionaire.
paper, but he's
And
got
his
all
legs.
the other things that you need that you're looking for.
Chai.
I think you would still talk to him. I think you would still at least talk to him.
Yeah, keep him for a little bit. Let him buy you a house and we'll see.
I would still talk to him, but I will actually end it. I won't cheat though. I won't cheat, but I would like what we
I
do.
don't know, man.
Now, what
Millionaire,
we
you
do
know.
next?
I don't know about that.
I mean,
Like
that's
that's the like nah,
He
man.
can literally change your life.
and
he can
you
change
already
it for a
dated him
year.
a bit extra.
Like,
Huh?
I could be there for like 5 months, 6 months, and cut.
Wow.
Wow. But at least she was
So
using her
in your
devilish
mind,
side.
this is actually a really good conversation. So what's more important to you, Willy or stability?
Obviously, stability. Obviously,
No, it's not obvious. You just said the
that.
opposite.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Obviously, stability. But like, if I know that, oh my god, like I'm in a relationship with a guy, you know, he's stability well, he treats me well. However, in the bedroom is kind of a 2 out of 10. And I'm outside, let's say I'm going outside and I'm going somewhere and a guy's chatting to me or you know, like he's just making me think some type of ways. I'd rather end the relationship with my man because like I'm not an evil
So
person. I
Willie's
don't
more
want to cheat
important
on
then.
you. Huh?
So Willie's more important then.
It's not important, but like
It is important. If you're gonna end the relationship because of it, it's
I'd rather
important.
just not cheat. I'd rather just not cheat.
No,
That's
I
what it is.
respect that. I respect it. But what I'm saying is, the Willie seems to be very important to women, bro. Let's keep it real.
Fam, scientifically, if you're not really getting S like that all the time, like, do you know that sex reduces women's sex levels, like, extremely? And if you're not,
What's that got to do with what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but if you're not getting it the way you're meant to get it,
Yeah.
what is the point? I'd rather just be celibate. Like, I'd just rather just be celibate.
Also, and she's onto something quite important, which I thought I'd bring this up. Men have this really weird idea that is so wrong that women don't really like sex as much as they do. Oh my god, girls are freaks, but remember, like
Oh,
I
I
told
know.
you, they do not like to admit that they have a freak devilish side. So men think that women are not horny, so they think that dick shouldn't be important for women when it is
That's
so
why,
important.
sorry to cut you as well, that's why it shocks them when, oh my God, my girl cheated on me. Oh my God, no, B, it's not that. It's not, oh my God, my girl cheated. You just weren't doing what you were meant to do in the bedroom. And that's the thing.
Wow. Wow. So, okay, cool. So, the number one reason, in you lot's opinion, why a woman will cheat on her guy is because he's not hitting the belly straight.
No, that's one of them. I'm not saying that's the first or that's the
But I think
highest.
that's a big reason, though. The lack of sexual attraction towards
Yeah,
women.
I would argue that's the biggest reason.
Yeah,
I
so
would
that's
argue
one of
that.
them. I think as well, certain things that I've heard as well is
Oh, you've heard.
Yeah.
You haven't practiced.
no, it's never that deep. Some things I've heard as well is that maybe like the relationship is just dry now. Like, you know, you could be like, let's think of a platonic relationship, right? You know, you've grown up with your friends from secondary school, college, uni, if you went uni, then you got your work friends or you meet people, yeah? If you think about all your platonic friendships that you've had, it's either you guys don't talk no more, something's happened where you guys have drifted, or you guys don't see eye to eye. Now, that's very much a romantic relationship as well. There can be a time where you're in a marriage, right? It's all happily ever after in the beginning, honeymoon stage in the first 5 years. And then 6, 7, 8 years, 9 years down the line, it's just like, this is dead. Like, this is boring. This is like,
Dead.
what are we doing here? Like, there's no fireworks.
Don't you think that's like kind of like an immature mindset, though?
It's not an immature mindset. It's just what happens. It's just
I agree that that's what happens, but don't you think that like
no, because everyone. I don't think that's
don't
immature
really,
either.
do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Like, I think in the older people,
Yes,
they
comfort
must have
makes
felt
people
that.
cheat,
Listen, let me just say this.
What my
Old
mum
people,
said.
yeah, that had long 30-year, 40-year marriages, whatever, yeah. Don't you think they got bored as well?
It's a choice that we made. It's
But what's the
Jesus.
difference between
I get
them?
that.
So
But
what's
they
the
love,
difference
but
between
love
them
still.
and people these days?
No, but you're not trying to hear what I'm saying. You're correct, but the main thing is that love stayed. Do you get what I'm saying? You could be in a relationship. You can love that person. You've been in a relationship for 10 years, 5 years. You're still in love. You love them. 6 years. You're in love with them. You're in love. But the in love and love is very different. Love and in love is very different. Like, you can have love for someone still and you can not be in love with them anymore.
Yeah, but what I'm asking you, what is the difference between the older generations that stuck together and people now doing what you're describing here?
I would say because people think they got bare options when they don't.
Women think they got options.
Men as well.
No.
Yeah, 100%.
Who usually breaks up relationships? Who usually walks away?
I don't know, you know. I don't know.
You meant to be waste men anyway. That's why we gotta leave you. I'm joking. Listen though,
Men and women.
Do you know what the difference also is? Is
Yeah.
there's a sense of duty that older people you tend to have, you know?
Yes.
And there's also a need for people to survive together in pairs. It was very difficult for you to kind of do things on your own under a societal judgment. Nowadays, it's a different story only because we got benefits. Very soon, the way the economy is going, the benefits are going to stop, and people will then realize again, two people work better than one. So we need to be in relationships. We need to actually make this happen, because if not, I'm like starving.
I agree, but I
And what you
feel
said,
like
listen, can I just add to that? Because that was perfect, yeah? Because you got to remember, back in the days, women wasn't really making money like that.
and
So
now they are.
really and truly, the difference between then and now is women have the independence to do things on their own.
Yes,
And
and
because they got
also
the
not tolerate
independence,
BS.
they got
Yes.
independence. So now, if a guy does something or says something that they don't like, you know what? I don't
They're
need you,
cutting.
bruv.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find another guy. So it's
Yeah.
not about everybody's got options. It's actually the women have the
No,
options now
no.
more than
I don't
ever
think-
before
I don't think
to
it's
be on
women.
their own and to just leave a guy, drop a guy, and move on to another guy, bro. That's
No,
and
I
the internet has
think-
made the world smaller as well, and dating apps have made it easier for women to just jump from guy to guy to guy to guy to guy. That's what
Yeah,
it
but
is.
that goes. It's the same with men. The only difference is with women, yeah, that they can leave and say, "Yeah, I'm moving on to the next guys," because they're not tolerating BS. Like back in the day,
Yeah, because but
because they got money. Yeah, because they got
Yeah.
money and they have the independence to be like, "I'm not tolerating this." Whereas before,
or maybe there
younger,
wasn't no BS. Maybe the woman was just bored, just like you was describing. You just said it's dead.
that too.
It's just maybe it wasn't the
too.
man wasn't necessarily doing nothing wrong. He was just doing the same old thing, and she was like, I'm sick and tired of this starfish that we keep doing every night. I'm bored. And that's it.
Like so do men. Like I feel like a lot of men be bullshit. Well, almost all sorry, be BSing girls because they feel like they've got better options. When realistically, you feel like you've got better
A
options.
guy will stay, man. A guy will stay, bruv. A guy will stay with his girl, bro.
Are we
Like
talking
even
about
even
in a
even
in a
even if it is
relationship,
boring,
or
he
are we
will
just
stay with
talking
her,
about
fam.
generally? Are we talking about in a relationship who's
I'm
staying
talking
and
about in a
going?
relationship.
Oh,
I'm talking about
oh.
relationship.
Oh,
Like a guy will stay. Most times, who usually breaks up with who? Is the woman? Is the girl that breaks up with the guy most of the time?
true. But I feel like it's because like girls tolerate so much, like their tolerance is very high, and then it gets to a point where it's just like, see you later.
It's the accountability. Your that accountability thing is not working.
Because you know what
It's
it is, yeah?
malfunctioning, bruv.
What me? No,
Huh?
I'm just keeping
Vicky.
100.
Imagine this, yeah? The same way that we think, bruh, I had enough. This guy is just chatting nonsense. He's not doing what I want. He's just a waste man. Ick. It's the same way that probably he's watched the girl and thought, this bitch is crazy. This bitch is butters because
Stop
she's not.
swearing.
Oh, sorry. This girl is butters as well. She doesn't look the same when she does not wearing her makeup. When she wakes up, her breath smells. Ick. And he also might get tired of her, but maybe he's more likely to kind of overcome and accept that. Because remember, we as women, when we're dressed up and trying to impress somebody, we are actually quite different to when we are in a natural state. Men are more consistent with how they look. So imagine how many
Yes.
men are having to accept, even waking up in the morning, somebody that looked totally different last night and still say, I love you and I'm going to try and be faithful to you.
Do you know what's so
Yeah, I
mad
get
about
what you're
relationships?
saying,
Can I
yeah,
say
but
one
that's not
thing?
what I'm. That's not what I'm trying to. That's not my point, though. My point is basically, you have to understand that a lot of. I'm not thinking of an immature way of leaving a relationship. I'm thinking of there must be certain points that a woman is tired and she's like, "Nah, I've had enough. I'm going," and it must be valid reasons. I'm not talking about.
Why must it be a valid reason why she leaves? Why must it be valid?
Can I just make you understand that there's a lot of women that die because of stress due to marriage or due to a man stressing them? Do you know that? There's a lot of women that actually die of stress because of that.
And there's a lot of guys that they die from stress as well. And I would say it's probably more men who are gonna die from stress than women are, bro. Like, I don't know what you're on about.
No, I feel like you need to go do your research.
What?
I'm talking about the women though. I'm talking about the women.
Yeah,
I'm
but
talking about
I
the
get
women.
it. I understand. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, but if we compare the amount of people, like men, that probably decease because of stress compared to women, I don't think that's even a
Yeah,
smart
but do
comparison
you
to
think they're
make. I don't
stressed
think that's a
because of a
smart comparison
woman?
to make, bro.
Okay, but do you think they're stressed because of a woman though, or they're stressed because of
Yes,
certain things?
yes,
Okay.
yes. It may be directly or indirectly. Yes.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Because you
My
know what,
bad.
society puts a different level of pressure on men than it does women, bro. If
Mm.
you're a man and you've got a wife and you've got kids, guess what society says? You better be a man and look after everybody, bro. And if that ship sinks, it's your fault, bro.
You have to keep this going. You have to work no days
I
off.
can agree. I can
Do you
agree with
realize
that.
that's an everyday stress and constantly forever?
I
Do
can
you
agree
realize
with.
that?
I can
And then
agree
you
with
got the
that.
woman saying, I need to get my nails done. I need this. I need that.
I
You
want to
need
go
to
on
pay.
holiday. The kids coming to you. I want to go. I want to buy a BMX. I want this. I want that. The mum's like, I want this. I want that. And who they looking at? You, bro. And who are you looking at?
Honestly,
You're
horrible
looking to
woman.
God, fam.
No, it's
That's
true.
it.
I get what you're saying.
No, it's facts. It's facts. It's a bit scary.
It's all. It's a bit. Yeah, it's scary. I know. I know.
Listen, you know what? I used to think about how mad this is. Yeah. Once upon a time, and I still say this now anyway. I used to be like, bro, I'm not financially responsible with my money because I know at some point I'll find a man and he'll take care of me.
Yep. That's what.
And I'm
No,
not
listen.
doing
I
that.
wish not all.
That's
I don't
very
think all
common.
women.
That's common.
I don't think
That's
all
common.
women think like that.
No. There's women that definitely they've got their own house, they've got their own investments and stuff. But ultimately, for me, I'm thinking, what's the point in me having to try and build an empire when I know a man is gonna come and build it himself? Fuck it. I'm just gonna chill and help him. But for now, I'm not doing nothing. I'm waiting for my man.
And meanwhile, while you're just dating him, getting to know, he has to take me to the shot.
You get it? And pay all this money when he's got bills to pay. He's got his own stuff going. And then imagine if you have a car, you have
To
all
be
this
honest,
stuff.
women are meant to be at home.
Pardon?
What? Back in the days, that's what they were doing, though.
Yeah, but back in the day, the price of living was way lower, bruv.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you could work in a factory and look after yourself, your wife, and your kids, and have a house and a car, maybe. And plus, the dating requirements women had for men was way lower.
Yeah.
You literally just had to have a job. That was it.
But do you know what I think as well?
Yeah.
I just feel like everyone's tapped. That's what I just think.
Yeah. Ultimately.
Like,
Listen, I think
the generation-
guys are not perfect either. Like as I said, the guys are messing up as well.
and men are very sassy nowadays. Way too. Yes.
Really?
Some. Sorry. Let's say it. Let's eat the pie.
Can we make it really clear what you mean? What does sassy mean anyway? Like,
Very
I don't know
sassy.
what
Like
it is.
they're like they actually putting themselves in women's shoes now. Like you're overly emotional. What's wrong with you?
Passenger princess.
Yeah, like you're
But to
just
be fair,
overly emotional. Like you don't know how to be. You don't even know to have a calm, mature, emotional conversation. Like everything is. I don't want to speak about it right now. You're stressing me out. Let's not talk
So
about
what?
it.
Would you say those are negative traits?
Yeah, feminine. Yeah, because you're avoiding.
So feminine traits are negative.
No,
You know,
a
man.
woman can. You're not understanding me.
I know. I understand you. I'm just making it clear what you're saying.
I'm saying men are wearing women's shoes. So if what I just said, like, oh, you're doing this now, oh, you're stressing me out. That's what women do. Like, I don't want to talk about it.
So what you're saying is when women act like that, it's fine. But when
No,
a
I'm
man
not
acts
saying
like that,
that. I'm not
it's
saying that.
negative.
But I feel like, well, for me personally, I just feel like I'm very, very much, very mature, and a lot of men are not.
Really?
Yeah, emotionally, they're not. They're quite immature.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, why? What? Give me an example of this maturity that you have that most men don't have, or whatever. Like, go on, give me an example.
Not all, by the way. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
no,
all men.
most.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying. I just feel like I'm quite emotionally intelligent. I'm quite mature. I know how to have a conversation during conflict and be heard without scaring someone off or being rude to someone. Like, These comments are funny. Anyway, yeah, like I just feel like that's what I know how to have conflict and resolve it. Like there's a lot of men that just want to cry about conflict and just distance themselves and come back. Like that's just emotionally immature.
Hold on. So if you have conflict and you know what, it gets to a point where it's like it's becoming a problem and you walk off and leave it and then come back, that's being sassy.
It depends how long. No, obviously, men can have space. Like men can have space if they don't want to talk about something that because they could possibly be triggered or say something that they don't want to say or disrespect a woman. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, have your time, but they come like 2 days, 3 days. You're pushing it. You're pushing it. Just have a conversation. Like you're not going to agree. Yes, of course, you're not going to agree because you're clashing, but resolve it. Why are you crying? Why are you putting memes on?
Do you think it's sassy if a man argues with a woman? Do you think that's sassy?
I don't think that's sassy. What sassy is how he reacts. What like how he reacts. Everyone can have an argument. Everyone can have an argument.
Because I've heard a lot of women say that like they've said it to me before. They've said it to other people I know that, oh yeah, he's so sassy, he's always arguing or he's always talking about this, he's always talking, he's sassy. And I just think that, bro, I don't think so, bro.
You know what? I would say that there's two things going on where there's one that is true that men are sassy now, and there's also another one that is a misunderstanding of what men are actually doing. So first of all, men tend to be sassy for the fact that they don't want to get their hands dirty. They don't want to do no DIY, change no tire, not do things that physically make them actually masculine. Okay, that's one of the things. So I think that's on that side. Men are a little bit softer, and therefore sassy feels like an appropriate kind of way of describing it. Another thing, though, on the other side is that I think one of the problems with that sassy conversation is that a lot of the times we're ignoring the actual call for help or cry for help from men to say, bro, this is not okay. Because men have been enduring also a lot of things where you have to suck it up and you need to be quiet because you can't make a woman upset. Now they're saying, you know what? I don't care if you're upset. I don't like this. I don't care what you think. If you think I'm less masculine, I don't feel okay about these things. My mental health is not okay. I get triggered. I have emotions. Because, I mean, men are still humans. Now, I think that sometimes women find that icky because they want men to be all put together and, you know, proper. But for you to be able to get a man to be in his masculine, you need to be in your feminine. The same way that girls say that for me to be my feminine, you need to bring in the masculine. We as women are not being feminine enough to allow men to also be okay. There's a lot of women that are mistreating men. There's a lot of women that are ignoring their boundaries and saying you're sassy because there's certain boundaries. You know what I mean? But then, like I said, men are also soft. Men are not ready. A lot of men are not ready to take care of families, to even be with a woman because they know themselves within. They haven't done enough to call themselves a man with a capital M. They know they're still a man in the making, dealing with a woman. No, you need to be a proper man, and that's the sassiness that comes in when they're men in the making trying to act like they're big men, I think.
Yeah,
some
but
good points there.
I hear her. I hear what she's saying. 100%. I agree. But on the other side, there are some men that unfortunately haven't been brought up to be masculine because of their mum.
Trying to save a conversation, the baby mama conversation. Jesus, why did you go there, Victoria?
Because of their mum.
I think it's a fact of not having their dads, especially in our community. Like,
yeah,
I think that a lot of guys didn't grow up with a dad. So if you didn't grow up with a dad that was a masculine man, how do you expect the guy to grow up to be a masculine guy? A lot of these boys that are doing a lot of these boys that
are cut you. Listen, but there's also men as well that have been brought up in a two household, yeah, and they've watched their dad allow their mum to do everything.
Okay, yeah. There's this deadbeat dads that are in the home but they are good for nothing. Yeah, I get that. But I think there's a huge number of black guys that grew up with no dad. A lot that didn't grow up. I didn't.
But is that an excuse?
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I know this thing and I know most of the boys I grew up with didn't have their dad.
Yeah, so it's hard for you to know what being a man is like. You have to learn by yourself.
Most of everything I know, listen, throughout adolescence all the way through, I was freestyling. I did not know, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? This is why, again, it goes back to what I said earlier, making bad decisions. Because there was no blueprint I was following. It was just, this looks good. The TV's telling me this is cool. Music is telling me this is cool. This is what's real. Like,
Let me tell you a story.
Yes, bro, like,
I agree with you.
You know how true what you're saying is. I'll explain how true it is. Something as simple as this story that I'm going to tell you about my nephew. He came over, and my partner wears a specific type of underwear. Turns out that I did the laundry, and both of them have the same underwear. And my nephew came and he said, "Oh, he wears that underwear as well." I said, "Yes." He said, "Oh, thank God, because I was so embarrassed because I didn't know that men could wear this underwear." His dad is not in the picture, so he was feeling embarrassed about his underwear because he didn't know if that was the correct underwear for boys to wear.
Wow.
Imagine. Because his dad is not in the picture. He saw my boyfriend, and then he actually felt validated as a young boy because he saw a man doing it, and he felt, oh, if he can do it, then I can do it. This is what it's like. And I felt kind of sad because I realized, so if the underwear is a small thing, imagine all the other things that he won't know about growing up. That he won't realize this is how men should do things, or this is natural and normal for a man to experience. Even now he's going through puberty, you know, things change. We as women can talk about our puberty. We know what's going on. We can only Google what happens with men or ChatGPT, but having a man go through that experience with a young boy is very important. Loads of things like this, aggression, anger, how to kind of manage your emotions. You know, a man that is grown knows that you shouldn't manage your anger with violence, whereas a teenager doesn't realize that, and they get themselves into trouble. So, you know, the man in the home is such a huge problem, and why men are not doing the right thing.
I agree. I feel like
so huge.
You know what I feel like? I feel like everyone needs to just be a bit more understanding with one another.
Yeah.
You know? However, I feel like there needs
men listen to women though.
No, I'm not even talking about listening to women or women listening to. I'm just saying generally, as human beings, we need to be less judgmental and understand that people are coming from different places. However, I believe there comes a point in your life where you have to take accountability of who you are as a human being and yourself as a woman or a man, and be like, okay, cool. There's certain things that I realize about myself that I don't like. There's certain things that I realize about myself that it's probably I'm hanging on from my childhood that I need to change. Do you know what I mean? And that's like maybe going therapy, maybe, you know, speaking to you know, associating yourself with men or women that, you know, are doing better than you, or in their masculine energy or feminine energy. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but this is the thing, yeah. You're not gonna realize this until you're a full blown adult, bro.
Yes.
And by then it's too late.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, obviously, that's why I said in the beginning, as human beings, we all need to be very, you know, accepting of people's, you know, background and where they've come from, and be more understanding. However, there comes a point in your life where you actually have to put in the work and not make excuses for how you were raised, or do you know what I mean?
But you know what the scariest part of this is, yeah? I feel like a lot of people kind of, first of all, it's really difficult for people to reach that level of awareness, because looking within is not often easy to do.
Yeah.
Usually you don't have somebody that you trust enough, or that you're even humble enough to be around, and them telling you the truth about yourself. That's really difficult to find. And then what also tends to happen, which becomes even worse, is that if you don't have that self-awareness, you're then going to also pass that on to your kids.
Yeah.
You're going to educate them into growing into somebody that doesn't know how to control themselves, have no self-awareness and all these things. And this is why, again, coming from all these broken homes where you have kind of parents that are not making the right choices, has a massive impact. There's a lot of the people right now, a lot of the men and the women, like the 3 or 4s that you're talking about, all the party girls and all this stuff. And a lot of these men that are, you know, the simps and all that, those types of people, they never actually had a very good role model within their gender to show them this is what you can be doing. This is a good thing. This is going to give you fulfillment. It's going to keep you occupied. You're going to be committed. You're going to be happy. A lot of people don't have the access to that. Literally. The only reason because my dad wasn't around, and not grew up with my mom alone. But the only reason why I know how to be a housewife is because thankfully I did manage to have a moment in my life where I saw my mom cater to my dad. So although my dad wasn't around for most of my life, I got to see my mom be a housewife, so I can kind of do that within my relationship. But then there was a time where my mom and my dad, obviously my dad passed away, my mom was on her own, and I lost track of what it means to be in a relationship, to take care of somebody else, to be a woman, to be a nurturer, you know? I lost track of that, but obviously it comes back again. But I'm just saying, imagine if I never even saw that once in my life. Imagine from the moment I was born, I didn't have my dad around, I just saw my mom be a hustler and stressed out and taking care of me and my sisters and just being cold.
You'd be hyper masculine. You'd be hyper masculine. Yeah.
Because I never got to see what it looks like to have a woman in her feminine. So we follow the examples that are there for us. And a lot
do you know one thing though, I'll say, yeah? Like, I think one of the solutions or one of the problems is that the media that is put out there, that is pushed in this day and age, is very like, the only way I can really say it is, yeah, you go girl, independent, you don't need no man, blah blah blah, listen to the popular music, you know, it's just basically get the bag, like, forget these guys, get the bag, they ain't nothing, like. And then the media for the guys is basically I don't know, just get money.
Yeah.
And all these girls are 304s. That's basically what the media is.
Yeah.
Like, you don't really see, especially in our community, yeah, like, you don't see like my wife and kids. You don't see that no more. All you, like, for instance, if you watch any show you watch, Top Boy, Blue Story, any of these shows, what do you always see? Single mom, kids. The boy is trying to make money to look after his mom. No, the dad is meant to be looking after the mom, not the son, bro.
Yeah.
So what does the son do? He goes and does something stupid, and that's where the story starts.
To step up. Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's all
right.
effed up. And then what did the girl see? Oh, the woman has to be strong by herself, and she has to do everything, and she don't need no man. She can do it by herself. So she teaches that to the daughters. The daughters go back and just, I don't know. It's just all messed up, bro. But
That's why I said everyone's tapped.
But from the man's point of view,
But yeah,
like, when you don't have a dad, yeah, it's so nuts. Like, because number one, you probably are gonna not be able to control your emotions, because your dad is the one that's gonna teach you. You can't act like a woman, bro. Like, that's not gonna run, bro. Like, because you're not gonna get away with it like your sister can. The real world will punish you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? And then obviously hard work ethic, you know, consistency, being reliable, you know, all the things that women are looking for in a man that they're gonna be with. Like, that should have been installed from young.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if the boy's just lived with his mum, his mum's a woman, bro. Like, all of us, you will think of our mums, oh, my mum. Bro, she's a woman, bro. To the rest of the world, she's just a woman, bro. Like,
yeah, she can't teach you a lot of things.
I feel
you
like
can't take on your mum's traits as a boy. You can't take them on, because you're gonna be in
not
problems.
even a lot.
But go on.
Yes. But then again, I do agree with you. However, I've witnessed a boy that's just been raised by his mum, and he's a masculine man. Do you know what I mean? It all depends. I feel like it just all depends.
Yeah, but you know what it is?
Okay, you gave me one example of when it works. There's always exceptions to everything, but on the whole, if you look at the black community as a whole, with most of these boys, well, okay, not even that. Most boys that go to crime, they runaways, they do substance abuse, any of the things, most of them, they come from broken homes.
Yeah.
That's just the facts, bro.
And
Like,
also, don't forget that although, like, obviously, it's not to say that every boy or every man is going to end up going wrong just because the dad wasn't in the picture. Because again, there are people that then do have a good mother that is able to at least give him a good enough idea of what he should be doing and what his duty could be, and exposes him to the world in different ways, i.e. puts them into sport, puts him into environments where he's around men as well. So people can kind of replace that, but the fact that if a man does not have a good father in the home, it's very difficult for him to actually know how to be a real man. And then also another thing, there are not benefits, but there are also good things about a man that even is just brought up with his mum, because obviously there's a better, if you have a good relationship with your mother, there's a better way, a more respectful way that you can approach women. You know, there's a certain awareness of, you know, a woman's needs that certain men maybe are not fully aware of. So there's benefits to that, but ultimately not having a dad in the picture, whether a man or a woman, but mostly if you're a man, is really detrimental. You miss out on a super important part of your development from, you know, childhood to teenagehood to then adulthood. It's kind of scary. And a lot of men, as you keep saying, and let me tell you what's even the scariest part. Nowadays, black men are in fashion, meaning every girl type is a black man, right? Really, see? So imagine this. So if now a lot of the black men, or a lot of the community that is out here in the UK, let's say, this is not going to be the same in Africa, but at least in the UK, if a lot of these men do not have, you know, that family structure behind them, and they're the most desired, bro, there's going to be some crazy trauma spreading, because these men are not going to know how to take care of their women. Likely their house is also going to be broken up, and you're just going to have a vicious cycle of people breaking homes because they never had a better example. We are literally at the beginning of the end. I'm telling you, and it's very scary.
Yikes.
I just pray I'm not over my life.
Me too.
Can I ask you lot a question? Can I ask you lot a question? I'll ask Vicky first, yeah? So, like, why do you think that in our current time, like, because I'm talking about modern, trying to date traditional, yeah? Why do you think so many women are single now?
You didn't ask me.
Huh?
I think is frozen.
Vicky, yeah, you're frozen. Are you back?
Oh.
Are you back?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Are you going in and out, man? Yeah, you're back now.
Back. Sorry, Wi-Fi is moving away for the free. Anyway, you didn't ask me that, but continue.
Yeah, why do you think so many women are single now?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
You're asking me?
Yes.
I am. I'm asking both of you.
You're just smiling in the camera, posing. What's wrong with you,
Brad? I thought you froze again.
I was reading the comments.
Don't worry about
I'm
the
not
comments,
answering
man.
that. I'm not answering that, because my answer is just gonna be, it's just gonna create headache.
No, it's not. It's not an argument. Don't worry about the chat, man.
I think a lot of women are single, you know.
Why do you think? Why? Because, like, obviously a lot of women are single now.
I don't think, but so are men. A lot of men are single too.
Do you think so?
Yes.
But do you think it's the same though? Because, like, I think throughout history, yeah, in human history, a lot of men have always ended up being single in human history. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas women will always have options. Just for the fact you're a woman, you will have options.
Yeah.
So why is it that a lot of women are single?
Maybe because, I don't know. Why am I single?
You got an answer, man. You just don't want to say it.
I'm single. Why am I single?
Yeah. Okay. Why are you single? Yeah. Even better.
I'm single because, one, there hasn't been a man that I've encountered that fits my standard, or, you know, that I like that.
What are you looking for?
I'm keeping that to myself.
Why?
Nothing to do with money, man. You know, I know there's some people watching it that hasn't even clicked the live, that they just.
Hey, why are you other women? You lot are being so scared, man. You lot are scary, man. I see you lot writing comments.
No, they really having a debate in the comments. You know, I'm reading the comments.
Hey, you lot in the comments, yeah. You women in the comments, I want you to join the live and speak your mind, man. Stop being a typer.
Yeah, keyboard.
And some women are traumatized. Maybe some women are traumatized from past relationships. That's why they choose to be single. Hey,
Mimi Studio. Let me see. Are you a woman, bruv?
Oh, someone said men are too feminine nowadays. Jesus. Here we go.
Hey, Mimi, are you a woman? Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
All right, cool. Cause I couldn't tell from the name. Yeah, boom. All right, cool. So what? Yeah. Don't worry about the comments. We're having a conversation. They're gonna just say whatever. If they wanna say something, they have to come and speak, innit?
Tell me who
Yeah.
it is. In fact, follow me.
All right,
Sorry.
cool. Boom. All right. So, Mimi, why do you think so many women are single now?
Okay, so I think a lot of girls are single because they're not really taking the time to understand what a man truly needs and what he, like, logically what he wants. It's just too emotional. I think we really need to understand the men logically to really
So,
understand what he needs, and then we can offer that.
so women don't understand men. That's why they're single.
I think so, yeah.
In terms of, not what.
In
In
what
terms
way?
of in terms of what they need, how to cater to them, what they're looking for long term.
Oh, so basically, women are making themselves single because they don't understand guys.
Yes, I think that, yeah.
Damn. And what, hey Vicky, what do you say to that? Do you agree with that?
50%
Like, I
yes,
think
50% no.
because I think obviously if we want to be with a man, we've got to learn to know what they like, learn to know what they, speak to other men, listen to other men and what they look for in a woman. I think a lot of us girls go to other women for advice and stuff, and I don't think that helps in the
Facts.
long run.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
I
Facts.
agree. I agree with Mimi. However, sorry.
However,
I agree with Mimi, but
man, like Leah, big girl. How are you? Been a minute.
Hey, we got double
Sorry,
trouble today.
Oh, Leah, she put hands on anybody. She's dangerous, this one.
Hey,
No,
I'm
I'm
nice
not
with the
like that
hands
anymore,
still.
guys.
I'm nice with the hands.
I feel like
Yeah, I think
I
you may
agree
have
with
told
what
me a bit
Mimi.
more.
I agree with what Mimi's saying, to be honest, because there's a lot of women that are quite. They go into relationship thinking about it's all about them and it's not about what a man needs. Do you know what I mean? I feel like one thing that I will always know is, as women, we're meant to be the neck of a man's head. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're meant to make sure he is correct, he's all right. Do you know what I mean? So there's a lot of girls that don't understand that we're what the pillar and the strength to help men to get by and be who
So
they
a
are.
lot of things are just selfish. That's what you're
Okay,
saying.
wait, no,
Not
wait.
all, not
Firstly,
all.
let's not make people come at you. Correct the word things.
Then
But
we're not kings,
I think
fam.
I think a lot of girls are single because they're too materialistic in this generation. They want a
Let's
man with money.
go.
They want a man that just has money. But are you not meant to really build together? You're not meant
Yeah, but
to
that all boils down to the same thing we're saying of the selfish stuff, innit? So it's just, do you get what I mean?
Alright, let me
Yeah.
step in for a
Yeah.
second, ladies, because you guys are not also being kind of fair.
But
This is the thing.
men are very simple though, so
I
I'm
know.
not making excuses.
I know they are, but we need a man that is going to be a leader. And for a man to be a leader, we need to see him above us, okay? The problem with women nowadays is it's not a problem with women. It's a problem that women now have naturally is that women are educated, they have careers, they are able to achieve a lot of the things that only men could achieve to be able to provide for a family. So now women are saying, if I've achieved all of this, I need somebody that achieves more than us. So women are hyper competitive with men naturally. So when it comes to then coupling up and being in relationships, it's very difficult for the average woman nowadays that is hyper educated and a career babe to find somebody that she will respect to be her leader and to therefore get into a relationship with. So a lot of women are just not feeling like they can find the right type of men because they're doing a lot. They're too successful in things like this. Makes it really difficult, Because I wouldn't
Nova, can I say
I don't think
something?
they compete with men, I'll be real. I don't think
she
women
to our
Can I?
compete with
market
men.
in life.
Hold on, one at a time, one at a
Can
time.
I say
Success.
something?
You called for this, Rich. You started.
No, but
Do you know
I'm
what?
just cool. I just want everyone's voice to be heard clearly, innit?
Oh yeah. Go on, sorry.
Leah,
I'll
go on.
say,
Leah, go
Oh,
on.
oh, Leah, go on.
Nah, I was gonna say like, cool. I understand that, but do you know what it is that I'm not like people are gonna be like, you're trying to be a pit me, but girls expect want they don't want to a GM boyfriend, a boyfriend that's in that road life, but then they want to go for like a 9 to 5 boy. But I'm not gonna lie, respectfully, you can make the money more money than a GM, but it's like they always want to just go for this type of lifestyle, and they want to go for these men thinking because they got more money, and they think that a man, oh yeah, on the first date a man's got to pay. Sorry, on the
What kind
first
of
date,
guys
I
do
don't.
you like?
What guys do?
Wait. It went left when I said.
You know
It went
what?
left
Yeah.
for me.
Do you know what? Do you know what? Do you
Nah.
know what's so funny? Yeah. Like
Nah.
when I do this with random people, I can only go so far. But when I'm talking to people I actually know, bruv, it's like don't try to talk rubbish, bruv.
No, but no, wait. Michelle in the comment said he should pay. I'm not gonna lie. Me, if I was a man, I don't want to pay on the first date because I need to see how you are before I want to be spending my money on you, respectfully.
Then
And I feel like on the
don't.
first date, a man shouldn't. We shouldn't. We're trying to get to know each other. A man shouldn't pay straight away because why is a man paying for your first date? Can you not pay? I've always been someone that my mum's always growing me up anyway to be independent. Like don't let
If
no
a
man
guy,
pay.
if a, alright, cool.
I think everybody shouldn't like, what word can I use? You are
Just
who
say
you
it how you want to
attract.
say it.
You are who you attract at
Hey,
the end of the
Denova, are you
day.
frozen?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you stayed still for time. I thought you was frozen.
I'm just listening and I'm laughing because I'm like,
There's-
yep,
There's,
this is
there's a lot of
interesting. Who's gonna pay
there's-
You was
first?
like
If he
this
can't
for
pay,
ages.
someone said in the comments, if he can't pay, he won't provide for his family. I'm not saying he can't pay, but I'm saying on the first date, I don't think a man should pay. On the second
No, you
date,
should
third date,
pay.
whatever. But I think
Yeah, but
that we
Yeah,
should
first
pay.
date.
Like we should pay for
Listen,
each
listen,
other.
listen. Let me
First date,
say
I don't
this,
think a
yeah.
man should pay.
I think a first date should be just cheap and cheerful, nothing crazy, fam. Then
Yeah.
no one's upset because it.
But
Like,
yeah, I
okay,
think that a man should take them to the shard first
I need
date.
to ask Rich. Let me ask you a question.
Like, let me
First
say
date,
one
are you
thing though.
paying?
Let me just say
First
one
date, are
thing
you
though.
paying?
Like me, yeah. Like
First
obviously,
date, are you paying?
and let me say what I'm gonna
I
do.
just wanna. It's just a yes or no.
It's a yes or
I'm
no.
gonna tell the answer is yes, but
Thank
listen,
you.
yeah.
Okay.
What if okay, cool. Say I meet a girl, yeah, and like she likes going gym, and I'm like, alright, cool, let's go gym, but she's not a member of my gym. Gym membership, boom. Yeah, there you go. Then after the gym, oh, let's get a milkshake or fuck
Yeah.
whatever. Boom, I'll buy it, but it's not some crazy mad
Yeah.
expense.
Maximum you spend 20
And that will show me what she's on. Because if that's not enough for you, and the first meeting of somebody who's a stranger, I don't know you, bruv. I may never speak to you again. Why should I make some mad financial investment into something that is, I don't know you, blood.
What's a financial investment like? I just
If I
want to know.
take you, I'm sorry. If I spend more than £100, bruv. There should be some kind of like, oh yeah, I know I'm gonna see this girl again. I'm sorry, bruv.
Yeah.
Okay, £100
Like
not
that's
bad.
ridiculous.
But wait,
All
but
these
I'm not
guys,
gonna
all
lie.
these-
Everyone,
and the reason why- and the
everyone
reason
has
why
a
I can
right.
do that, and the reason why I can do that confidently is because I know I've smashed girls for nothing, for zero before.
Everybody
So I
has
know
a right
that-
to
I
their
know
own
this thing,
standard.
cuz.
Everyone has a right to their own standard. Everybody
Someone
holds.
said
Everybody's.
Even 100 is a
Oh,
lot
okay.
still. But I'm just
I
being
don't think
reasonable.
for two people, for two people, I think £100 is that's still quite a bit. 'Cause for one
Nando's,
person, you're
man.
paying
What
about
is Nando's?
like,
What's it?
no,
25.
Nando's are going up
£40
in
each.
price now. I'm paying like
60,
£20 just
60
for
bar,
me.
bro. 60
No,
bar.
that is too much now. That's
Yeah.
why you gotta go for something cheap and cheerful because then it
No,
means
but you
Coffee.
that's it. Because
But
you
do
know
you know
what?
what it is? No,
Yeah, but
no.
cheap and
But I
cheerful.
think
Cheap and cheerful, subjective. That could £100 could
No,
be
but-
nothing to someone else. So
Yeah, but
That-
the
Yeah,
whole
but
point
in
is,
reality, if you
That
just
is
meet
reality.
somebody-
Exactly. Thank you, Dan Silly Man.
You know
or
what?
whatever
Let
Stop
me
you
tell
talking
you
say.
about the
something.
chat. Forget
No,
about the
he
chat.
no, but you know what it is?
Wait,
I'm not gonna lie.
Nah,
You
Go
can
on.
go.
I've
Wait,
been frozen
you can
for a
go.
minute. Let me just say
Go on,
something
be-
else.
Go on, Denova, go on.
Listen,
Sorry.
the average salary in the UK is no more than £30,000 per year. That's the average salary, meaning that a lot of people are earning that. After tax, that's not much at the end of the month. Plus, you have bills to pay, you have all this stuff to do. For you to expect £100 for the average person to pay on a date is actually quite unrealistic. This is
but
the
nobody
problem
should
that-
expect anything. It
I
should
know,
just
but-
be an
no, but I'm just
experience.
saying, to say,
Everyone should be dating for
I
the
know, but we're
experience.
sitting here trying to, we're going to speak on a majority to kind of help the masses. The masses are the average person. The average man cannot afford to do £100 dates more than once or twice a month, if that. If he has a car, if he has rent, if he got all of these things to pay
Plus,
for.
if he lives on his own and he's got a
He's
car, bro,
on
you
an
better just
average
like put
salary.
in the homemade meals, bruv.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is why.
homemade one. Yeah,
This is why men should be smarter and think, okay, if I want to take a girl on a date, it's not about cheap and cheerful. It's about how can I actually, number one, test a substance. Two, ensure that I don't regret even giving a penny to somebody that could end up turning to be a waste girl. And then also the fact that you can then do this often. So you're not going to have to do a
gym date, man.
commitment.
Gym date.
I
Date.
just think,
I've
That's
been
a
doing
big
that.
difference.
I've
Men
done
are
that
very
for years.
logical. They know what they're
I've
doing.
done
I
that.
just think, can I just say something? I just think, yeah, people shouldn't be going on dates for the sake of going on dates. That's all I think, because obviously everyone's dating experience is different. Some men will take a girl, go out and take her to Mayfair and be happy with that. Some will go Nando's and be happy. Some will go gym and be happy. Just be happy if you're happy, innit?
But this is why you shouldn't
Can
look
I say
for a guy.
something?
This
Like,
is why
can I
you
say-
shouldn't look for a guy with lots of money, because he can have lots of money and take you to everywhere you want to go to, but still treat you like rubbish. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's all about
But that's
mindset.
not what I'm saying, though.
But I'm not
just
gonna
saying,
lie. I think it's more about the what's the word? What's that word? Not the you know, you should appreciate the appreciation of it. Like a man's doing that for you. Like I can't lie. I wouldn't mind Nando's and an arcade and a bowling. Like that's me. That's good for me. Like I am young, so you know.
Bowling can be expensive, you know.
Bowling
Depends
is
Hey, on
where
a
you're
fun.
going.
Tuesday it's like
Depends
on
where
a
you're
Tuesday
going.
it's like £5. On
Cinema
a
is
Tuesday it's
expensive
actually like
too.
£5.
Hey, bowling can mess you up, you know.
Yeah. Because it's like
Because
the
think about it,
bowling.
bowling,
Just so
yeah,
you gotta pay.
you gotta still eat something and drink something. Them places are trying to make money their business, fam. They know
That's
what you're
why I
there
said the
to do.
Nando's and I'm not going bowling to drink. Sorry, I don't drink. Like that's like
Even a lemonade, bruv. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like £5.
nah. I won't go. You think I won't sneak my little Lucas in? My little £1
Oh,
Lucas
she's a limp one. She knows what she's doing. I like that. She's a
That's
hustler.
considerate. That's considerate. I like that.
Okay, you know what? Something
funny,
that's actually
I'm
quite
funny.
fun and people don't think about going to play a game of pool. Usually girls are not great at it, so
I've
they have
done that
to keep
before.
on making
I've done
mistakes.
that.
And it's £1 a game.
Yeah, I've done that before.
That's in the arcade too as well, though.
There we go then. Arcade is a good one because you can
Vicky
get.
doesn't look impressed. Look at Vicky. She
Vicky's
don't look
like me.
impressed.
I'll break my nails.
Or a mini golf. A mini golf's like £12.
Mini golf is nice as well.
Yeah, crazy golf. Like someone even said it in the comments.
Yeah. So yeah, there's
Vicky
those
was
ones
like
for
this.
them.
Vicky was just like.
Vicky, what are, give me three types of dates that you would like to go on.
well, I like going out to eat.
Of course you do.
Where? Nando's? Cheeky
Well,
Nando's?
No, I go to Nando's on my lunch break. So
That's every day. She eats that every 12:30, bruv. That's normal, bruv.
I like going. Okay, I like going out to eat, and where I like going to Uptown because I go there with my friends. I spend money on myself by doing that. So that's one. I like going bowling. I think bowling's fun.
Yeah, but what kind of location is the bowling alley? What bowling alley though?
I don't.
There's different bowling alleys, bruv.
One thing
Tempting for me.
One thing
There's the
about
ones
me,
in the ends. There's the bowling alley in the ends, and there's the one that's in Central, bruv.
She wants them
Yeah.
paved in gold.
She wants to go to the one in Victoria.
I like experiences. You can't come and pick me up and we're going around the. If it's not cinema, I don't mind going cinema. That's 20 minutes away or whatever. But like, bro, you can't take me bowling. That's round the corner. Where I live, there's shit bowling alleys anyway. It's shit.
But
It's
hold on,
it's
but
shit.
so
Sorry
like,
for my language, but yeah,
you're
it's
still
rubbish.
going to do the same activity with the same
No,
guy,
I like
and he's
it. I like
paying. Hold on,
Go on.
and he's paying. But because it's not in Central, you've got a problem with it.
It doesn't have to be in Central. It just doesn't need to be around my area.
Okay,
what
true.
is in
For
his
privacy
ends then?
purposes as well.
Yeah, drive. Let's talk. Let me get to know you. I like a drive. And also,
So okay, so what if he wants to do a car date? Like you just driving around? Is that okay?
not for the first date, no.
Why?
What we do, I speak to you on the
Yeah,
phone.
like bro, he could get you. He could
You're
go to
doing
the shop. He
passenger
could go to the
princess.
shop. Listen, he can go to the shop. Like obviously we're gonna like be in the car. Like, do you want any snacks? Like corner shop in it, boss man. Like, yeah.
We're not in a, we're not in,
Lucasade.
I can't lie. If we were in a pandemic and it was pandemic and COVID times, cool. Yeah, of course. Yeah, but that's not what it is right now.
But it's
And
a first
also,
date though. He doesn't know. You
no
don't know
chance.
him. He don't know you. You
Not
you may
happening.
not ever speak ever again, and you want him to do a lot, bruv. Like, and I don't think
No, this
like
is
just like
why I
Denova
said-
said.
this is
Listen,
why I
listen,
said-
Vicky. Just like Denova said, yeah.
I haven't even finished my options of dates. But yeah, go on.
Yeah. Carry on.
Name
Actually.
three,
Yeah,
girl.
just keep going.
I like uptown restaurants because I
Yeah.
take myself there. So yeah. I like what else? Bowling. That shit is fun. I'm relaxed, by the way. I like bowling. And then I like going for walks, especially like Tower Bridge, London Bridge. I like going there as well.
Okay, that's
You know, like a walk with what's it called? What's those buzzballs? Sip and talk. You know,
That's
that's
you
nice.
get litty.
That's
You're
a
trying to
nice
get
date, like
kidnapped.
that's a nice, but that's not the first date though. That's like when I'm like, okay, like let's just see something casual. Like, you know what I mean? But I like going to
around
the
about like, all right, give me a ballpark of how much you think would be satisfactory for a guy to spend on a first date with you. What do you
I
think?
don't think
Just
it's
a guess.
I don't care about that. I don't care about that.
I know you don't care, but I'm just asking. Yeah, what do you think? How much you think it would cost to be on a date with you for a guy typically?
I don't know.
You just said that you do these things yourself, so you must know.
Yeah, but like for me to be like, oh, on the first date, if he don't spend 200, 300 pound on me, he's written off.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm asking you how much estimate do you think typically a guy would spend going out with you?
If
I
she
don't
makes
know, maybe £100.
Yes, that sounds about
£100,
right.
£150.
So every time he sees you from the beginning, he's spending 100. Every time he
Not
sees
every
you,
time. Come on.
150 to.
Not no, because every day, every experience is different. No one can hear you, sir.
Time, but listen, yeah. Every time he sees you, 100 to 150 pounds.
I didn't say every time, Rich. I didn't say every time. The first date, mate, that should be standard, to be honest.
But
Can I say something?
what you're not getting is that like that's setting the pace for your relationship.
Yeah, and he's
Not
going
for
to be
me.
thinking.
Not for me.
Do you know what he's going to be thinking? He's going to be thinking, if I like this girl and I actually want to see her a few times a month, if I want to see her 5 times in 1 month, I'm going to spend £500.
No.
That's not 5 times.
No, you
That is
guys
like
are
once a week, and you'll be pissed if you.
misunderstanding what I'm saying. You guys are
No, I
misunderstanding
know,
what
but
I'm saying.
this is the mentality of the man. He'll be thinking, bro, £100 on average per date, or this is her standards. That means if I see her more than once a week, I'm fucked. I'm broke. That's why a lot of men end up ghosting girls, because they think I cannot afford you. And this time he's a good man. He could probably take care of you and give you stability and good D. But because your standards were so scary to the average guy, he's just gonna run.
I just feel like this is what you guys are not understanding. I just feel like if a guy, one, I'm not dating for no reason. So if a guy's coming to date to be on go on a date with me, it should be like because he's feeling me, he wants to get to know me, and I feel like if you're not trying to impress me on the first date, then what are you doing? Like,
What are you trying to impress him on the first date?
Yeah, of course. I
How
get
do you
my
do
hair
that?
laid. Wait, I get my hair laid. I dress up. I look sexy for him and for myself. Like, what we talking about? And I know the substance I bring, not by just looks.
So because you do
But
your
with
hair,
hair as
that
well.
like what? Like you did your
No,
hair,
not
okay?
impressed
You're gonna
by
do your
the
hair anyway, though.
Yeah. But
I'm
regardless,
sorry,
it's
I'll
still
go
work.
meet a man with a bonnet and a tracksuit on. Like, sorry, it's about your personality.
Leah, please.
She doesn't care. She's like, bruh.
Respectfully, if you can't come and if you don't like me from when I look like in a bonnet, tracksuit and stuff, then what's the point of going further?
Yeah,
I'm not
like,
gonna dress up for you proper like,
Do you want
and then you don't like it when you like
see that question there. What do you bring to the table with that? It's so.
Don't worry about the tap. Listen.
No, but-
I was gonna say this thing, yeah. When you're in a relationship with a girl, and most guys can agree with this, yeah, you actually don't see her at her best most of the time. Most of the time, you're gonna see her at her bummiest.
I'm not gonna lie.
Have you ever? Do you
Not all
girls
the
realize
time.
that the guy is gonna see you like just when you wake up, morning breath, hearing you taking a dump in the toilet, burping,
Sorry, I'm sorry.
eating sloppy.
Why is it not?
Like the guy's gonna see you like. If anything, strangers are gonna see you at your best more than your boyfriend does.
Yeah.
Isn't
No,
that
my corner shop sees me at my worst. He sees me more at my worst than anybody else. He'll see me with crusty in my eyes, or bogey up in my nose. Like,
Nah, I hear that, but like, I don't know. That just thought just came to my mind that look, bro, when you're in a relationship, you see your girl like looking messy, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but that's how it should be, though. If you don't like me looking messy, then why are we together?
Literally.
Yeah, but I don't know, but like it's like what Denova said earlier. Like a guy is more consistent. What you see is what you get most of the time. Like you're gonna get the same face,
What
the
when
same
it's a cookie
thing every day.
down the side of his Because when you wake up, do you not wake up swollen sometimes? Like your whole face just looks swollen. You have to get in the shower and it just like don't look swollen no more.
Yeah, I guess.
You get it? When that
anyway,
morning face comes, you're like,
Or your edges are all like this.
Hey, Leah. So what would be a typical first date with GMs? I mean, with guys.
You're really
guys, I've
You've
got
been
to go.
talking about 9 to 5s and GMs, bruv.
No.
Let's keep
know what it
it real today.
Cool, we're keeping it. You know what it is?
Done.
A lot of them, yeah. Well, it's not a lot of them. But you know, like certain guys, like, oh man, can't go here because you know it's a lack for me and da 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 da.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. My thing is, how is it a lack if you're really about that? Like respectfully, like, I'm not gonna tell you to go somewhere you
Because
can't
there's
go,
the risk
like.
of his losing his
No,
life.
I know, but that's true. Like, I'm not gonna make you. Let's say you're from.
Hell.
So I'm trying to think of ends that everyone will know that's main beef. But let's say you're from north and you're beefing south. I'm not gonna tell you come down to south. Let's go here in south, and then you're beefing there, innit? But no, let me just say, me as a date, you see me, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care. I would like to just sit in and watch movies and relax, and that's me done. Like, I don't care about the money and the spending. I would want to go out once in a while, but I don't really care too tough about that.
Yeah, but even
We could go to the park
when
and
it's an indoors
push each other on the swings, and
even
that's
when
good
it's
for
an
me, like,
indoors one, yeah. Alright, cool. Like boom, like what?
Yeah, how old are you again?
Deliveroo, Uber Eats. Bruv, who's gonna pay for the guy's paying at the end of the day, like the guy's gonna pay all the time, bro.
do you know what it is?
Every time I see your ass.
But you know what it is? You know why my mindset may be a bit different to everyone else? Because I've been with some bummy man, bro. Like,
I believe you. I believe you.
I've been with a bummy man, yeah. So I'm not gonna lie. It's a thing where like I'm so
I love your honesty. The honesty is what kills me.
Go. My bad. Go.
I'm gonna say it straight. I'll even back out guys full guns on here. Like no one could actually, you know, no one's gonna beat me. But anyways, yeah. Like I gave him like so when my man's calling my friend for McDonald's because he didn't have no money for food, bro. Like
Yikes.
yeah. But you see my
Look at Vicky's face. Vicky looked concerned.
My thing was, you know what?
Leah don't deserve that. Sorry.
Hear the bumminess, yeah. I was a real girlfriend. A man come out of jail. I gave him £1,000 and an iPhone 12, and I said, flip it, like make more money. Where did the money go? Because I ain't seen you stacking or making more. I'm seeing you decreasing. I was a Yamed.
That went up in smoke, tore. That's where it went.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
one that just came out of prison, you're giving 1K to me.
To flip, so we can flip.
How does he know about flipping in that when he was?
He wasn't good at flipping in the first place. That's why he was in jail, bruv. Silly guy.
But
Oh
she was
my
ready. This is a true ride or die. That's what
No,
I'm
but
saying.
cool. I said 1,000. Cool. My man wanted to start a clothing brand. He had the name, he had everything. Do you get it? So I said, cool. Take this,
Bruv,
flip it. Do what you want to do it. But
why
flip
do
money.
these guys
Someone could
think
give me
like
£1,000
this?
right now,
Do
and
you
I
know
could
what he
get
should
3
have done? Do
businesses
you
with
want to
that
know what he should have
£1,000.
done? Leah, do you know what he should have
I'm
done?
not on that no more. I swear down. I learned
No,
my
I feel
lesson.
you,
You know,
I
you
feel
live
you,
and you
I feel
learn.
you, I feel you, but just so anybody listening, yeah, if you come out of jail or anything silly, like, or just you're broke, yeah, take jail out of it, yeah, because once you go jail, some things are kind of like you don't have an option no more. If you're broke and like say you get 5 bills, go and do a security course. Go do
For a girl
security,
going to a
security
life course.
course.
Or
You do it
project
in a week.
management.
In a week you'll get your license. You can start the next day, bruv.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
I don't. Why are you gonna go flip what, bruv? The guy was not good at flipping. That's why he flipped himself to jail, bruv. Now you wanna go and tell him to flip again, bruv? What the heliante, bruv?
What the hell is?
I should have only was done from when the man was running from Jake's and ran down the road of the police station like
With
some
your
yamen.
1K in his pocket, bruv. Silly.
That is wild, you know.
No, but it happens a lot.
But you loved him,
That's
innit?
not that
That you loved
surprising to
him.
me.
I rate you, Leah. You loved him, innit? You wanted the best
You
for
know
him.
what it is? My thing's that you see, like, yeah, when I love someone, I'm gonna have you. But that thing I learned from my lesson. Like, no one's getting the only for no one is
So
getting
you
nothing from
stopped talking to
what I
GMs. So you stopped talking to GMs after that guy, or did you continue? And that's it.
What you
Just don't
confused.
want.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go now.
Why
But
do girls?
take care.
Why do women like
Vicky.
GMs anyway?
Bye.
Bye.
Are you gone? All right, bye.
Yeah, bye. Take care, guys.
Bye,
Take care,
girl.
take care. Well done today. So Leah, let's do intervention because they tried to do intervention to me earlier. Yeah.
But it's
So
her.
now you're getting intervention. Why though? Why do you like GMs though? Why?
No, wait. Can we not do the like I like GMs? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you this now, yeah. Everyone says, yeah. Oh yeah, you always just go for Roman GM. Just no. I've gone for like a good guy. Yeah. I just haven't found a good guy that knows how to handle me. Why am I telling to you to STFU, shut the up, and you're actually shutting up? Tell me, who am I talking to?
Denova, I'm gonna leave this to you to say something. Go
To be
on.
honest, I'll tell you something, right? I understand her because I kind of had a similar kind of mentality because I'm quite fiery, I'm quite tough, I'm quite strong as a woman, and a
You're
lot
the
of
same as well.
well, not necessarily, but you know, I feel like I like men that've got a certain level of danger to them because that's the only way that I know I'm not gonna like try and play too many games because worst case scenario, he will always outdo me. No matter how big my mouth is, no matter how bad I think I am, no matter how much I wanna, he's the man. He needs to be like a man that you know you can't mess with him. And a lot of the time, the good guys tend to struggle a little bit to bring out that side. And it doesn't mean that he needs to be shouting in your face, but his eyes need to just tell you, listen, yeah, you know what. So
It's
chill.
when a man gives you the look. You know the look, like.
The look that you're like, oh, okay, you know.
You get, like, I'm not gonna lie. I was with a
Women are, they're
softie.
so tapped. They're so
I was
tapped.
not, but my
They
thing
want to
was,
get
I was-
that look of stop messing around. Like they, ooh.
No, but it's not. You know what it is? It's like I was talking to someone one time. I say about this. I was talking to someone, and I told him, no, you can't go there. My man never went. Like, but then it was nice. The control was nice to an extent, and it was like, okay, now I'm just getting a bit bored. Like, my man's
Yeah.
messaging me, telling me he's going here to ask, you know, like to let me know if he can or can't go.
Ask
Type
you
thing.
for permission.
It's icky.
Yeah, like my thing, like the control was nice at first, and it's just like, ugh, that's all I liked you for. I didn't like you for nothing else. But my thing's like when me and him are arguing, he's crying, not actually physically crying, but you're crying. Why are you crying? Like, I'm like, no, why are you doing this? I know, like, shush, man. Like, argue back with me. Don't be crying and whinging.
put
like,
me in my
you're
place
sometimes-
once
like, I
in-
need you
yeah.
a bit. Like, you need to be. I know I'm here, so you need to be like here, not here. Here, like they're too soft. I can't take a soft man because you see me, I will bully you by accident.
So do you think guys that are like legit
It's not
guys?
respect-
Do you
it's
think,
not that I
do you
don't
think guys that are legit are typically soft in your opinion?
No. I think you can find the right one, but I haven't found the right legit man that is not soft. I mean, that is
So
is
you're
not
looking
soft,
for
yeah.
legit guys, but you never find the right
No, I'm
one.
not looking for nobody. Just, if you come my way, you come my way, wherever you are. Do you
Was
get
the
it? And then,
last guy that you talked to, was he legit or a bad boy? Yeah. And there we have it, guys.
There we have it.
why are you trying to draw me out?
I'm not drawing you out. I swear, I don't want these
Wait.
problems.
Can I reply to this comment? Big B. Let me tell you
What?
something now. It's not that I don't like a respectable man, because who I was with, he yes called a GM, but I used to go to his house at like 1 o'clock in the morning after the gym. Like, I'll tell him, I'm going to the gym, I'm coming to you. He will cook me a whole meal. He's cooking more than you females can cook, respectfully. Lobster. He's making me pepper prawns, rice and peas, fish. Like, used to cook for me. Used to do these little things that I can't lie, he cooked better than me. Nah, I gotta say, he cooked better than me, and I'm a cook.
What
Like,
that got to do with it, though?
because I'm saying as in, like, I like a respectable. You could be, you
Man
could
can make chicken wings. Do you say he can make chicken wings? So now he's the best guy. What are you
No,
talking about?
but gangsters
I'm saying
also
as in, like,
are loving.
I'm not saying as in, like, cool. Some of these GMs are actually still lovers. They're not just disrespectful. Like, it's not like I'm just going for a disrespectful man. Do you get? Some of them are generally, they are respectful. They're just not respectful to whoever. But to me,
So they're like sharks that know how to be
But
sweet
then
with you.
when we're arguing, he knows how to argue back. He knows like cool, how to kind of put me in my place type thing, instead of like crybabying about it and whinging and stuff like that. Do you get what I'm saying?
He
Like,
respects himself highly and protects his respect.
So like basically, so the conclusion is that, like, yeah, all you girls need to find you a GM that can cook.
no. Because I'm not gonna lie, even if I was with your GM now, in 2 years' time, you best be going lidge. You best be lidge in a year. You best have your business that in a year. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm not expecting you to be no GM throughout a whole relationship if we even all get married and have kids. Like, nah.
Yeah.
You need to pipe down. This just best be your age. Yeah, you're young. When you hit by 25, you best not be on this road life no more type thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about developing. It's about them having a listen, yeah. Men need to be able to cause danger. Women respect men that are dangerous because they know that you are a true protector and also quite capable provider. You cannot have some soft guy that can't stand up for you, that can't stand up to you, that don't respect himself, that doesn't allow you to disrespect him. That's disgusting. Because eventually you're gonna walk all over him. And who wants a man?
But he doesn't need to be a GM though.
No, but
I didn't say he needs to be a GM.
But more
I didn't say that.
But more GMs
No, I'm
have
just
that
saying.
trait.
I'm just saying, innit? Like,
Think about it. Because of the life that GMs live, they have to have that trait. They cannot be violated. They have to protect themselves and their self-respect. So they're gonna be tougher. They're gonna be like, no, ain't no girl talking to me like this. You know what I mean?
Someone said not dangerous, just street smart. Let me just say, yeah, that's the point. Yeah, not dangerous, but you're street smart. You don't have to be dangerous. You don't have to be
I want him to be dangerous, even if he's a martial artist.
wow.
If he's a
Even
boxer,
Leah didn't say that.
He needs
This
to
is
be
you
able to
now.
have the ability to cause a lot of danger. Because how else are you going to protect your family if not somebody comes over
the way
just
I
like
protect
that?
myself on the streets is with my tropical vibes bottle.
This is immense.
Are
Hey,
you not dangerous, King?
yeah, I am.
Thank you.
But I'm not a
No,
GM.
wait.
though.
Someone said women would prefer any type of man that man to take risks. Wait, there's a saying that they say you gotta take risks to prosper. No.
Rob, boy.
Would I risk
Alright,
it
yo,
for
alright
biscuit?
then.
Yes, I would.
So ladies, yeah, it's gonna get you a GM.
My mum ended up as a single mum. Well, she's not a single mum to my brother, but my mum ended up as a single mum with me because she had a deadbeat father. Well, I got a deadbeat father. He's not a deadbeat. I don't just chat to him no more because he's an idiot. Anyways, let's go on from that.
Shots fired. Quick one.
Hey, you lot are mad. Alright, go on. Alright, cool. Would you ladies, yeah, say that you are modern women or traditional?
Hybrid.
What do you mean? Well, hold on. Remember, I'm only 20. What do you mean by traditional?
Are you a traditional from, like, in your mindset, in the terms of, like, if when you get with a guy and you're in a relationship with a guy, are you acting like a traditional woman or are you a
Or
modern?
like a housewife?
Yeah, like a traditional woman. Yeah.
Nah, 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 nah. Sorry, no. We best be both leaving that house at that same time to go to work. We best have whoever, like, you know, our kids are in nursery, whatever. We best be leaving at the same time. Both have our own businesses. Yeah. And that's how it should be. Not no tradition. You think I'm gonna be sitting there? No. I best come home sometimes and you're cooking and cleaning. You could come home
So
sometimes and
you
I'm cooking and cleaning.
would you okay, think about the future, yeah. Would you rather have strangers looking after your kids or you looking after your kids?
I would look after my kids until they can talk.
Okay, but even with that being said, yeah, because when
But
they
there's
can
something
start
called
talking, they're
maternity
still
and
gonna be
paternity.
little. They're still gonna be they're still
There's
gonna be
something called
little when they can talk.
maternity and paternity.
You what?
There's something called maternity and paternity.
There's a that too.
Yeah, well, bye.
Basically,
As
they
in
share.
maternity, you have maternity leave, then you have paternity leave. So
Yeah,
even
but
if
so
that means
what?
that I'm
Okay,
working, I'm not gonna.
after maternity leave, yeah. After that stage, what you would rather go to work than look after the kids, your
I
kids.
wouldn't be working. I wouldn't be having my kids all the time getting looked after. But we need to get money. We need to feed the kids. No, cool. He could be doing that, but we can both be taking turns. No, let's say we do 3 days, 3 days, 3 days, 4 days, 4 days each. I don't know how it could be, but we
Oh,
can
so
work
you would
around it.
wanna look after the kids for a few days, then switch over. He looks after the kids
Kind
for
of,
2 days.
yeah.
Well, I hope you lot got the right professions to facilitate that.
She's a hustler. She definitely got it. Come on now. Look at her. She's
I
ready.
got a son
Okay.
already. Okay, I ain't got an actual son, but my nephew is my son. Like that is actually my son. That's my son that wasn't born like for me, but
So you're saying you're modern then. You're modern.
yeah.
And this one's saying she's hybrid. What does that mean
So
when you
what?
say
Yeah.
you are? Hold on. What? So what does that mean when you say that you're hybrid?
It means that I am a woman that has traditional core but modern exterior, meaning I believe in the certain roles of the man and the woman, but I also have had to adapt to the modern world where actually the man and the woman have got to have a much more balanced kind of sharing of responsibilities and leadership, because the man can't do it on his own no more. You know what I mean? So
You're gonna sometimes be the leader.
no, I mean that we're going to be doing things joint. So, for example, if there's an empire to be built and there's something to happen like that, as much as I want to take care of my children, the children will be part of that empire and we're going to be working to do it together. You know, I don't want to be X'd out of the conversation. I don't want to be just at home. I want to be at home but be productive within the empire.
Are you the type of girls, women here that like if your guy says, "Alright, cool, no more going out. You lot can't go out to clubs, brunches, or any of that kind of going out life." Are you lot cool with that? Yes or no?
Then you can't leave your house.
What do you mean you can't do that?
Then you can't leave your house. If I can't go out brunches and that, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's because I'm young now, but I understand the club thing. Because I'm not gonna lie, the way I am now, I wouldn't want my man just going to the club, like any club. So that if you're telling me you don't want me to go to a club, if you have valid reasons, I will respect that. But if your
Like me
reasons are
personally,
invalid,
I'm somebody, I don't go to clubs, innit? I don't have no interest in that. But I have done it a lot in my life, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? At this point, like, nah. Do you get what I'm saying? I can, but it's just like, that's not what I don't want that life no more, innit?
yeah, Sasha,
And it's
like,
like,
am I
if
wrong?
I could not be with I refuse to be with a girl that is a party girl. It's not happening, fam.
But you know what it is? With that thing, for me, my problem isn't necessarily with him not wanting me to go to the club. My problem is him saying, you are not allowed. That's where the problem that a lot of girls would have. And obviously, some of them will be like, what do you mean that you don't want me to go to the club? You hate her. No. For me, it's okay if you don't like me going to the club, but you need to express to me that me going to a club makes you feel some type of way. And now leave me to now make the decision of whether or not I'm going to stop.
Yeah, because you're hanging around strange willies, bro. That's why.
But that's where I said it's like you have to come with me with a valid reason, like because of
Because you're hanging around strange willies, bro. That's the reason. That's
okay,
it.
but when you're walking
What
on
do
the
you
street, are you
mean?
not walking
How do you
around
not
strange
understand
streets?
this?
Are you not walking on strange? So you're telling me that's like you telling me I can't go outside because I'm just
No,
walking
it's not. It's not the same. It's not the same. When you go to a club, the people go there to socialize, and more time the guys go there to.
But if I go shopping right now,
if I to meet guys, bro, that's what.
If I was at a bus stop or I'm going shopping and a guy comes over,
well, that's just
you got a man.
That's just luck.
Like,
that's just normal life. But I'm talking about when you go to that nightlife scene, yeah. That's what it's really about. It's about hookups, really, and meeting.
But you know what I'm gonna say? Well, I don't really care about this whole party thing. Cool, yeah, I'm 20, I'm still young. Cool, I will probably party here and there. I'm going to parties, I'm seeing the same people, I'm hearing the same music. Do you think I want to be seeing these same classist people's faces? No. You think the same music I'm hearing, so there's not really any point of me actually going to the party. But my thing is that if you're telling me I can't go brunches and can't go parties, I'm not telling you, okay, that's fine. I'm still, even though I probably in my mind know I'm not gonna go, I still want to know what your reason is and if it's valid. Because there's no
reason is I don't want my woman just hanging about, dressing up, trying to look cute around all these strange willies, bro. And I don't care. A woman can say, "Oh, you sound insecure." Then let me be insecure. Then
to be honest,
I don't care. That's not happening, fam.
Just the fact that he has to say something already shows you that there might be a bit of a red flag with the girl. Because it's okay to step out, but then it's like, how do you dress? What are the intentions of you stepping out? Like all of these things, that's usually what guys are looking at and thinking this is a problem. Because you can go out to a club, but it don't mean that you need to have your tits out, your bum out, showing everything and kind of...
Yeah, but like even if you're not dressing up like that, you're still going to dress in a way to look nice, innit? You're gonna try and make yourself look nice,
darling.
You're not gonna I hear like you're not gonna go to a club in a tracksuit.
That's what I'm saying. Like you're gonna go looking nice.
I look 10 every day, fam. You can see me outside, bro.
That's what it.
Hey, but I can't lie. Do you wanna know why I had to go to a club and don't care? I went to a club and I went to a party on Halloween and I backed off my wig in the party because I ain't going there to impress anybody. I even got a video. Yeah, I backed off my wig in the party.
Yeah, but you probably took the wig off to fight though. That's you, bro.
I actually didn't.
You didn't take it off because it's getting hot in here.
No,
bro. You took it off to fight.
It was sliding back. So I just backed it off. But you know, a girl like me don't care because I have long hair anyway. So like, I took out my hair and just left it out.
You are a nutter. You are actually a nutter. You're actually very funny, like. But yeah,
she's super free and she's carefree, which is good.
You know when people say I don't give a fuck, like she literally is the definition of that, bro.
Like
it's crazy. But anyway, I just want to wrap it up. Yeah. So what's the final thoughts? Yeah, because again, the live stream was about modern wanting traditional. Yeah, and I think that a lot of things they talk about, they want a guy to do all this traditional stuff, and I think that, bro, like it's a thing where you need to understand what you're on.
Can I say something?
What are you on? Like, because what you're on may not even be what goes with what you're asking for. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, yeah. You see these modern women. I'm gonna say to all of these women in there, it's not about a man's money. If a man can't take you out to somewhere posh that you want him to take you out to, or like to the Shard or Hakkasan or somewhere there, and it could only be Nando's or Oaxaca, whatever, then it's gonna be that, because at the end of the day,
Chicken cottage.
Or chicken cottage. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not about the money. It's about how they can sustain your mental, like you mentally, emotionally.
Yeah.
If you can help me mentally, emotionally, I don't care what amount of money you have in your bank account. At least have a bit of money so I can say, can we go out here? And you can, even if you can't pay for me and you can pay for yourself. I don't care, as long as we can go out. If that means you can only pay for yourself, I don't mind. I'm not gonna lie.
That's good. That's humble.
It's not about the money. It's about how they like help you mentally and emotionally. How they're there for you. Then
a guy should have enough money to at least be able to look after himself. At least, like, geez, come on, man. But Denova, what do you want to say, man?
He's gonna say the man has to have money. Come on now.
No. Me, I don't care about money. I just think ultimately, ladies, remember, you would rather be with a good man than a rich man. A good man can last forever. A rich man is here today and gone tomorrow. So go for substance. Don't go for looks. I mean, I do like tall, dark, and handsome. I did get that. I'm very blessed. Look at him, gassed. He's so gassed. He's gassed. He's there. Yeah, she's talking about me. I like saying, you know.
Man like,
But
nice with the
literally.
hands and that.
Yeah, like tall, dark, and handsome. But all I gotta say is, ladies, be the type of woman that will be attractive to the type of man that you want. A lot of ladies are asking for things that they can never get because you are not the woman that the type of guy you want would respect, like, and want a wifey, you know? So a bit more self-awareness and stop blaming everybody for your fuck-ups. Pardon my French. TikTok, forgive me.
Yeah. All right, that was awesome. Hey, listen, so that's gonna be the topic for tomorrow. Tall, dark, and handsome, bruv. That's.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good topic. I'm back
I'm here for it.
tomorrow.
I'm here for it.
hey, yeah. So you lot, you come back tomorrow. Come and chat. Big up Vicky as well. She was talking, saying bare stuff,
Don't
man.
smoke.
She said bare stuff. But yeah, flipping, yeah, man. I'm back tomorrow. Anyway, listen. Big up to everyone that watched the live stream. All of that good stuff. I'm gonna post this on my YouTube and all of that. King Rich is on YouTube. All of that good stuff. Yeah. Big up to Denelva, big up to Leah. Yeah, they were on back chat with me as well. Like, get me. Big up to Vicky. Big up to all of you lot. Follow the TikTok. Yeah, I'm out, man. And obviously, man, listen, I attract all sorts. Don't let these lot make you think some mad thing.
Who's
Like,
these? I didn't say nothing funny.
You exactly bad girl. Shut up.
I have ended it. I'm gone later.